happy Friday, Zazie. Yes. I had to double check it in my head quickly before I even said it, because you don't want to be that guy calling
Just
a Friday
case,
before it's not a Friday.
It's official. It's
you
Friday.
look ready for this Friday, my friend. Are you good?
Good too, but we look like we're ready to take on the next 3 hours and just give you a big punch of all the good stuff happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Welcome to it.
And perfectly fitting in this space because of how mature we are today. We get a sneak peek at the brand new Smurfs movie. Yes, the little blue creatures are back. Gargamel is back.
Whoa.
Oh, and you can see in his eyes, something's cooking. Oh, shame. That's just rude. Okay, you want to understand the emotional turmoil. Everyone has an origin story, okay? He was just short. Now, we will find out more about Smurfs, about Gargamel, about DJ Papa Smurf, and we might even see this movie on TikTok, by the way.
You're very well versed with this universe, G, man. I didn't see any of that on the script. I think that's just personal knowledge right now. But whatever's going on, I'm going to find out, and we're also going to bring that inspiration to the kitchen, because we've got a blueberry white hot chocolate and Rice Krispie treat. So that is just some extra fun that G-Man is clearly appreciative of.
I feel like you get excited before you go to your 12th birthday party. You're like, I'm going to get to eat sweets and chips at the same time. I cannot wait for that. It's going to be amazing. And then, of course, it is going to be a massive weekend as we celebrate International Pride Day. Powerhouse musician Zoe Zana, one of our absolute favorites. Oh, she is just magnetic. And she is here to sweeten things up with a batch of rainbow cupcakes that are as bold and bright as the community they honor this morning. If you can do nothing else, just bake.
Just bake. And we're going to bake the next 3 hours and cook up all the good stuff like we promised you. And it's not just the two of us that have the energy for Friday. There's another one, maybe a more beautiful one, a more lustrous one. She goes by the name of Carissa Cupido.
Wow, what an introduction. Thank you so much, gents. It's so good to see you, family and Expresso fam. We get to spend the next 3 hours together, so what a kickstart to the weekend. But as we get into it, we have to ask you the question that we always do on social media. So let's head over to those streets to see exactly what it is today. Now, we've got to get into this chat. It's all about Pride Month 2025, and we're celebrating unity. Not only that, we're celebrating resilience and the diverse threads that make our community whole. Now, we have to ask you, though, what's one part of your identity that you wear proudly as your own unique thread? What a beautiful conversation, and definitely a way to get into the mindset of owning yourself unapologetically, and that's exactly what we want to get into on 063 on our WhatsApp line. 03696449. Using that hashtag Expresso Show, you could also jump on Facebook or Instagram and let us know exactly what makes you so unique and what you walk around with proudly as we get into Pride Month. For now, though, it is time for an update on your news headlines. I know Raul's got the latest.
Thank you, yes, so much, Carissa. It's time to kick off official duties, and as promised, there's so much happening in a Feel Good Breakfast Show. But first up, national headlines. Now, the ANC's provincial task team in KwaZulu-Natal says saving Itala Bank was a top priority following their appointment in February. Now, coordinator Mike Mabuyakula said the bank has been vital to historically marginalized communities, and liquidation fears were squashed after high-level talks between the KZN leadership and Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana. Now, Mabuyakula confirmed that all deposits would be guaranteed, exceeding the initial 100,000 rand cap set by the payment administrator. Now, plans are now underway to reposition Itala as a stronger, more resilient financial institution. Well, next up, Science and Innovation Minister Blade Mzimande has encouraged young people to become solutions-focused thinkers. And speaking at the G20 Youth Dialogue at the University of Limpopo, he said it's important to go beyond listing problems and instead develop a scientific mindset that seeks answers. Now, he emphasized that merely pointing out issues is not enough, and youth must be equipped to tackle them creatively. And the dialogue, attended by students and Limpopo's Education MEC, provided a platform for shaping South Africa's future through youth-led engagement in science, technology, and innovation policy. Absolutely love it, but we move on to international headlines right now, and Rwanda and the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo's foreign minister, are expected in Washington, D.C. today. And that's to sign a peace agreement brokered by the U.S. and Qatar, with the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio in attendance. Now, technical teams initialed the deal on the 18th of June, and it includes commitments to respect territorial integrity, disarm non-state armed groups, and establish a joint security coordination mechanism. President Donald Trump called it a wonderful treaty, ending decades of deadly conflict. Now, next up, Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has declared victory over the United States, saying America failed to achieve its objectives in the recent conflict involving Israel. Now, speaking publicly for the first time in over a week, Khamenei said that the U.S. only intervened because it feared Israel's defeat. Now, Iran and Israel agreed to a ceasefire on Tuesday after 12 days of hostilities, which began with Israeli airstrikes on Iran's nuclear sites. Now, Iran retaliated with missile attacks. Well, next up, French-Canadian director Denis Villeneuve is swapping sandworms for spies as he takes the helm of the next James Bond film Amazon MGM Studios has confirmed. Now, a self-confessed die-hard James Bond fan, now the Oscar-nominated filmmaker behind Dune, Blade Runner 2049 and Arrival, says he's determined to honor the franchise's tradition. And the news comes after longtime Bond producer Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson passed the torch to Amazon earlier this year. Now, while no clues were dropped about who will fill Daniel Craig's impeccably polished shoes, and maybe English actor Callum Turner, well, fiancé of pop star Dua Lipa. We'll never know. While Villeneuve will also serve as executive producer, fueling fresh excitement and plenty of speculation. And that's about the world's favorite super spies' next chapter. Bom, bom, bom. Well, we'll wait to find out, but you don't have to wait for the sport because G-Man's got you with the latest. Let's go.
Let's join JP Sebastian going, oh, it's Villeneuve. That is awesome. Thank you for that one. Let's dive right in with news that might or might not matter to you if you're a fan of this particular GOAT. Cristiano Ronaldo has signed a 2-year extension with Al Nassr, ending speculation about his future at the moment. The 40-year-old confirmed the deal on Instagram after the club's teaser video declared Al Nassr forever. Despite topping the Saudi Pro League with 25 goals, Ronaldo has yet to secure a major trophy with the PIF-backed club. Certainly seems to be having a ball there. Now, staying with footballing news, Daniel Svensson's goal sealing Borussia Dortmund's 1-0 win over Ulsan HT, securing top spot in Group F. Fluminense, they also progressed with a draw with Sundowns, and we have to say massive kudos for Sundowns with the way they've carried themselves through this tournament. And of course, last night, Manchester City dominating Juventus 5-2 in Orlando, topping Group G now as a result and advancing confidently to the Club World Cup last 16. Brazilians, I'm sorry, my friends. Now let's get on to cricket. In cricket, South Africa has announced a 14-player squad for the upcoming T20 International Tri-Series against Zimbabwe and New Zealand. And it features 4 uncapped players. We've got Corbin Bosch, Luan Andre Pretorius, Ruben Herman, and Sanuran Mutasami. And Rassie van der Dussen will lead the side. Congratulations with coach Shukri Conrad overseeing his first T20 international assignment. So congratulations all round, in fact. The series running from the 14th to the 16th of next month in Harare begins with the Proteas up against Zimbabwe, the hosts, on the 14th of July. Now let's get back onto the courts. 5-time Grand Slam champion Iga Swiatek has moved one step closer to her maiden grass court final. That was with a 6-4, 7-6 win over Ekaterina Alexandrova. And that was in the Bad Homburg Open quarterfinals. Preparation, of course, for Wimbledon. And the 24-year-old Pole will now face Jasmine Paolini, last year's Wimbledon runner-up. And that's in Friday's semi-final after the Italian defeated Beatrice Haddad-Maia 7-5, 7-5. And I don't have the energy to talk about the Springboks and the Barbarians. My little heart can't take it. Now, I'm sure we'll continue that conversation throughout the morning. But right now, we're on the foot of a very important day and weekend. Let's get the weather in.
Thank you so much, G-Man. A first look at your weather while we touch down at the city of Cape Town, who says damage assessments are still ongoing in areas hit hard by the recent heavy rains. Now, multiple departments are working to restore services, while NGOs are helping affected communities with food as well as blankets. The South African Weather Service has meanwhile warned of very cold, windy conditions across part of the Western, Eastern and the Northern Cape, as well as the Free State. Now, a yellow level 1 warning for disruptive snow has been issued for Senqu and Ulundini in the Eastern Cape, and a yellow level 2 warning is in place for damaging waves as well as coastal winds from Plettenberg Bay all the way to Kosi Bay. All right, let's touch down with that sunrise view of the hour, and representing GQ Ebecha in the best way is Audrey, saying good morning weekend. We are officially here as the sun is broken on through over that horizon, and just let us know that yes, 19 degrees is what you can expect out in GQ. And thank you so much for opening your eyes and thinking of us on the first thing to send us that picture on 0630369649. Audrey, we appreciate you, we see you, and we definitely love you. And if you too would like to see or share what you see this time of the morning, share it with us as we touch down at both 7 and 8 o'clock this morning, and hopefully you'll continue putting a smile on our faces. For now though, let's get into your temperatures for this Friday.
Something's changed, guys. I don't know what it is. I can't quite put my finger on it. I feel like our team has grown by one. The Smurfs are here.
I don't know if you can see me. High fives. Booyah!
Okay,
Yes.
I don't want to say.
Smurf
I'm going to whisper his name because I know you're close. Earthly Gargamel. Do you know who Gargamel is? We're going to have to educate them, Smurfy. We're going to have to teach them their ways. Otherwise, you don't know how much danger you guys are in.
Sure.
Gargamel could be hiding behind a couch right now.
Should we be
He could have magically turned himself into a pot plant right in front of us. We don't know. But
Look
it
how
sounds like...
Smurf is getting scared.
I'm
This is a
sorry,
mix of
dude.
the
That was the opposite
okay,
of what
man.
I wanted
We
to
got you.
achieve.
We
I'm
got
sorry.
You say he's small though. I feel like I could take him on.
Oh, no, we've got big, strong Carissa next to us. She will sort him out.
I got you, Smurfy.
Bottom line is Gargamel's always up to something, and we will find out a little bit more.
I can't wait to get into the Smurf movie. And then we're making a Smurf-inspired recipe. I know it's got some blueberries. Not sure if we'll use these ones over here.
Nice.
And also some white chocolate, and it is a hot chocolate to warm us all up straight
done.
after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, I am Smurfette. I'm tiny, I'm blue, and absolutely legendary. And I'm back right here on your screens and on Expresso. And in just a little bit, I want to get into something so incredibly good. It's all around the Smurf movie, and we can't wait to show you the trailer. So let's check it out.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
Are you ready to get pumped up?
Hello, everyone. I have big news. I found Smurf Village. I'm one step closer to total evil dominance.
Blech. Lame.
You're all lame.
Hit it, Papa. What the Smurf?
No! I think I just smurfed my pants.
Code Blue!
From Paramount Pictures.
We gotta rescue Papa.
Let me guess. Papa Smurf's in trouble. We're storming Rosamel's castle, and we take no prisoners. Except for Papa. We'll make sure and grab him.
Everybody know what we came to do.
We're gonna need help from
Chill with you.
the Snooter Poots.
Snooter poots? Hey! What are they saying?
This July,
If we don't stop these wizards, it'll mean the end of the universe.
Sound effects, Smurf, can you back off?
Let's go smurf that wizard up.
Oh, yeah.
get ready
Brace for impact!
for an adventure that will blow you away.
Come on!
What the Smurf?
Hold on, you little smurf now!
We're here to save everything.
Goodbye, Smurfs. Forever.
Now that's what I call a banger.
Smurfs, featuring new music by Rihanna and more.
Superstars.
Yeah, and for sure, Smurfette, I'm so excited to talk about her in particular because she is the heroine that we didn't know that we needed, but we have in studio and No Name Surf. They are here. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Y'all look good out on the screen, I must say. Well done on that performance.
Incredible.
Amazing. Chris, do you have any weird memory or anything about Smurfs? You know much about them?
Cartoons in general, I feel like the nostalgia that it brings is myself and my brother sitting in front of the TV with our cereal bowls on a Saturday morning. And Smurfs would be one of the things that would come up on screen. So just seeing the life-size form of them, I'm like, oh, we're at Disney World right now. Like, I'm so excited to be able to celebrate alongside this.
I have a very similar memory. I mean, these are like one of the first cartoons that ever came out for South Africa especially, but I don't remember the cartoons as much as I just remember seeing pictures, and I don't think there was like a cartoon magazine of them, but I just remember seeing all these different characters, the different types of Smurfs that you would get. There was the clumsy one, the jokey one, etc., and you'd always relate your character to them. And I think it was such a cool way for kids to just identify something within themselves, but it seems like they're not just for kids anymore, right? It seems like everybody can love them now.
I'm telling you, and that's my favorite kind of cartoon, when the adults get to get a front row seat and enjoy the Smurfs along with their kids as well. And if you think about the fact that like Rihanna's in there, James Corden, Nick Offerman, there's also Octavia Spencer, like it's just got a jam-packed voice lineup. And the soundtrack, Ryle, oh my goodness, let me tell you, we've released some of the songs and I've listened and I'm obsessed with them. Tyler, our girl.
Is she involved?
She's on the Smurfs soundtrack, as well as Burna Boy and Rihanna also released a song on there. So, I mean, Smurfs, show us your best dance moves. How do you dance to Tyler? Yes!
Maybe Tyler would have like a water Smurf, you know what I mean? You see what I did there?
I totally get you.
If you had to be a Smurf, what do you think you'd be?
I mean, I'm taking on the Smurfette, honestly.
Oh, you just Smurfette, straight up.
I just love her so much. And in this movie in particular, the fact that she's going ahead and saving Papa Smurf and bringing all the guys along to make sure that they take them out of the crazy paws of the evil ones. Like, for me, that's the perfect female
I want to ask Smurfette and no-name Smurf with the blueberry ingredients, hopefully for a recipe later. If I could be a new Smurf and join you guys, what do you think would be a cool name for me? Like maybe Adventure Smurf? Yes? No?
No.
Smurfette says no. Okay, wait, I got a big idea. What about Nature Boy Smurf? Okay, we're getting warmer. Okay, we're gonna keep working on this list. Maybe you guys have an idea of what Smurf I could be. Carissa's already got it sorted out. I think you could be like Glam Smurf for sure.
Oh, I'll be Glam Smurf. I'll take that on.
Well, we're gonna keep working on what approval we can get from our Smurfs here. We're with Smurfette and No Name Smurf, and they're just inspiring us for the new movie. Also inspiring us about the new recipe coming through. But the cast in this is so insane. And I think that's what's happening. It's like showcasing the old nostalgia, but bringing it in for the new generation as well. That probably has no idea about Smurfs at all.
I'm telling you, and the fact that Rihanna's right there on it just makes me excited, because this one on screen is the Smurfs that we grew up watching.
The OG, yeah.
The OG Smurfs. And oh my gosh.
There's Papa Smurf in the red. That's him. I remember him.
Yeah. You know what it's giving? Lord of the Rings. This scene in particular. I've seen this one.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Okay. I see where you're going. Like the Hobbit vibe.
The Hobbit. You get me.
The desolation of Smorg or something like that.
But the fact that Rihanna is in this, I love the fact that it's in the pop culture space, and she is so incredible. So let's see what she had to say about being part of the movie.
Clearly they do too.
Hey everyone, I'm Rihanna and I play Smurfette in the new Smurfs movie, and I can't wait for you all to see it this summer. In Smurf Village, every day is a party. Every Smurf has a job, like Grouchy.
I hate having a job.
Influencer.
Smash that subscribe button.
And me, the coolest Smurf in the whole village. Come on, we gotta rescue Papa.
I'm Papa Smurf's brother. You Smurfs don't know Smurf about Smurf.
I can Smurf that Smurf up and have it delivered to your house.
That sounds like a load of Smurf.
I think I swallowed my gum.
Sounds like a load of Smurf.
Can I just say officially, yes, the cat's out the bag. Rihanna's underneath here, guys.
In 3, 2, 1, let's reveal.
That movie looks cool, though.
Yeah,
I think not just for the family, or well, actually not just for the kids, but for the entire family as well. Even the old, like, G's, like our grandparents and stuff, I think they would definitely relate to this movie as well. So go check Smurfette and all of our friends out. It's going to be a joy for sure.
Absolutely. And what's cool is that they've actually got a Western Cape tour, so we don't only get to enjoy Smurf and No Name Smurf and Smurfette. They'll be all over the Mother City: Tiger Valley, Blue Route Mall, Somerset Mall, and V&A Waterfront. And then they also touch down on the Eastern Cape. They're going to be at a couple of malls, and that's Garden Route Mall in particular, and you can see on your screen everywhere else. So they're just making their way up the coast.
A Smurf road trip, guys? Why didn't we get an invite? Well, we're going to have to go to those venues, of course, and you can too, Mzansi, the Western Cape or the Eastern Cape, which is apparently getting it next, but you've got every reason to go check out the Smurfs. The new Metro Cinema is where it's going to be happening, and it's releasing today. It's today!
Exactly. We're excited along with our Smurfs. There's the poster looking exceptional, and for me personally, I'm there for my girl Tyler and Rihanna. So I'll see you at the cinemas today, and I can't wait to get into it. Let's give them our biggest waves.
Yeah.
All right, enough smurfing around, okay? If you Smurf Powerball and Powerball Plus today, there is a smurfing 66 million rand in total estimated jackpots up for grabs today. It is massive. Powerball's been crazy lately. So let's break it down. There's an estimated 41 million rand in our Powerball. Then Powerball Plus weighs in with 25 million rand today. get your tickets. If you can wait that long, go in-store when they open. You can go online right now, nationallottery.co.za. You can use your mobile app. You can use your cell phone banking app. There's generally a little drop down there, or you can simply dial star 120 star 7529 hash for USSD. Really, really simple, and we've posted all the details on our Expresso social pages, so you can go and check them out while you check out the Smurfs content as well, and then go punda, push, or play your Powerball and Powerball Plus for 66 million rand in total estimated jackpots today, and you could become a millionaire. Play now. Now, I think there's even more smurfing around happening in our smurfing kitchen. What, the Smurf?
What, the Smurf? Yes, we are going to get into something so good with no-name Smurf. Smurf. I feel like by the end of this recipe, though, including some Rice Krispies as well as some blue, obviously representing our people over here, we're going to don him with a different name in just a little bit. I can't wait to get into something sweet for this very beautiful good morning. And then also we're going to chat about Games Halfway Day sale. We can't wait to get into all the goodness. We will plug you on that straight after this. Come on, Smurfy. Yeah.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Mzansi. Well, listen to this. We've hit the halfway mark through the year, and you know what that means. It's time to go big without breaking the bank, though.
I love the sound of that. Now, Games Halfway Day is back, and the deals are next level, to say the least. Now, this weekend, a 3-day event taking place from the 27th to the 29th of June is where we're going to be painting the town pink and gold with these unbelievable and unbeatable deals.
I love that. Well, first up, movie nights are on, all right? We already saw this. Yes. Gaming days are here, and binge-worthy weekends just got a mega screen upgrade. Look at this. The Hisense 65-inch smart TV is going for just $6,999. That's under $7K.
Wow.
You heard it right. That's high-definition happiness for a price that is unbeatable.
That is perfect. I mean, think about all the winter chilling and all the series we can binge on. Yes, please bring it on. But it gets better, right? Because winter for who? I think we can stay warm and toasty with a Cupcake compact gas heater. Now, this is yours for only 799 Rand. That's it. And this thing is compact, it's powerful, it's perfect for those icy nights, and you literally just turn it on and boof,
and that's
heat will appear.
And it does make that sound boof, and then you know we're in for a good
sorted,
night.
settled in, roasty toasty.
I love it. Whether it's for schoolwork or even a bit of both, this Proline Intel Celeron laptop is the real MVP, most valued player, lightweight, efficient, and just 1,499 Rand.
That is really
crazy.
You can kind of get your work done under the blankets, stay at home, the best of both.
Perfect scenario.
Yeah, well, listen, let's talk about spring cleaning up. I know a lot of it happens at this time of the year before spring even arrives. So why not look at this, the Bennett Reed Dynamic Pressure Washer. And this is yours for only 1,499 Rand, and you can blast away the grime time. Get your garden, your patio, your driveway sparkling in no time. And I know with winter being here, there's a lot of mold sitting around that you might want to sort out. So perfect time to get sparkled up.
I love it. Well, you saw all the wonderful deals that you had right there. The Hisense 6999 could be yours. The smart TV, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, we got the Cata compact gas heater. That's of only 799 Rand.
What else was there? The ProLine Intel Celeron laptop 14999.
Yeah, that was pretty much perfect, but it got better because the Bennett Reed dynamic pressure washer was the last thing on the list. And if you got all of it, you'd pretty much be sorted for the season. These deals are literally only available for limited time during Game's halfway day sale, and that's for 3 days only. So literally, don't blink because they'll be gone before you know it, especially if you've seen these prices.
Yeah, so please listen to us right now. Head to your nearest Game, or you can even shop online at game.co.za.
Again, I stress, what the Smurf? It's a Smurf over happening this morning. And I love it, man. I don't think my colleagues have ever looked this good. Although I did notice with Smurfette, there was a bit of a chemistry blossoming on the couch over there. So I think we better invite in another guest here so I'm not kind of stepping in between a really special bond. And of course, No Name Smurf has proven himself to be worthy of the Expresso crew. And I think he might just stick around, Smurfette. You're now going to prove yourself as a sous chef. No, we've got Ryle to help you out, don't worry. I noticed that you guys made a connection. And if it really is Rihanna under there, I want to give this to you for
Thank you.
For all life.
We're gonna jam this morning.
Smurfette, we're going to make, in honor of you and your amazing film, we're going to make 2 incredible treats. Okay,
nice.
So we've got some butter going here.
Cool.
And this is for our Rice Krispie treats, which I thought had more sugar in than any sweet on the planet because I loved them so much. And actually, it's just marshmallows. So into our melted butter, my friend, you're going to pop these marshmallows.
Are we melting these marshmallows?
We are melting them. Whoa. They become the glue. Just watch that butter doesn't splash up on your...
Thank you. Nice.
I was going to say your beautiful outfit. Your skin as well would be preferable.
I'd rather just be careful of our Smurfs out here, right?
Is there nothing that No Name Smurf can't do? Oh, he brought the blueberries. Thank you.
We got the extra ingredients.
I already extracted the blueberry essence, or maybe Gargamel helped me, and I've got it here. So what you need to do is add Gargamel's secret essence in there. That's our blue food colouring.
What is this, bro?
And it's like a syrup.
It's like a blueberry syrup.
And it is really
spoon
spicy. You go for it.
It's ooey and gooey, man.
And
I might even take a knife for this
one.
one.
A lot. A little bit goes a very long way.
Whoa.
And the joy here is you get massive output. The amount of Rice Krispie bites you get from one serving is huge. And whether it's that cool little end of the week lunchbox kind of hack, whether you've got kids coming over and you want to have a little bit of fun, obviously you handle the melted marshmallow part of the process, but this is one of those really cool things that kids can cook along and then get to enjoy. They're not cooked yet. You're not allowed them yet. Just slow down, guys. Just slow down.
So, G, what are we kind of like looking at here? Because
it needs to become...
Everything's coming blue.
It's going to go blue, and it's going to all melt, and then once that's melted and formed the most beautiful, gooey liquid that we've ever seen, it's going to look like a magic potion.
There's something crazy going on here. I have to show you right now. We're like halfway between the melt. The blue is slowly getting absorbed into the mellow right now.
You know, you're drifting towards Gargamel's side, bro.
Oh,
come on, this is almost like he's making a potion.
So often, G, you make them
I'm
scared.
worried about you this morning, man. There's like a dark undertone. You're cooking potions on the show. I'm sorry. No, I'm fine. Smurfette's next to me. I am safe where I am.
Word.
So that's looking beautiful. We can continue to let that melt down.
Okay.
Then I don't know if you need to crank up the heat on our milk. So we're also making this morning, inspired by our amazing blue friends over here, hot chocolate on another level, okay?
Nice.
If you're going to have your besties over and you're going to spill the tea, don't be spilling the tea, spill the hot chocolate, Joe, on your mother's new rug. No, don't do that. Okay, so we've got some warm milk.
Yep.
We've put the white chocolate in the glass. Nothing. Just leaving it simmer.
I think I know what's coming.
Okay.
I think I know what's coming. Okay.
And then we've got 2 additives. We've got some blueberry cordial. That's what I made out of the blueberries that you brought earlier.
Thank you again,
so much.
Smurf.
I appreciate it.
Let's just show everybody. Look at these beautiful berries right here. Look at that.
In animation land, blueberries are proper, okay? And that we only use the best on our show, as we keep saying. And then we've got a little bit of food colouring as well to mix in there. So I reckon I'm going to need to use your food colouring knife. It's now officially a thing.
Food colouring knife, there you go.
Thank you, sir. We'll drop that in.
Be careful, it's an intense blue, bro.
I think We'll mix it in once we put the milk in, so we've got a blue and white ombre.
Need some hot milk?
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
just be careful of this one.
Okay, you do the pour. Do it. Go for it, guy. I don't want to.
Are we doing like a half pour, full pour?
Up to you, man.
Ooh.
Okay, that was an interesting sound.
Sorry.
So I promise you, normally he's like really butch and all naturey and everything. So that sound, don't judge him by that.
You mentioned that guy that's name starts with a G might be here, so a little bit intimidated. But I got my Smurfs here, so we got the gang to keep us safe.
Dun 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 dun
Oh,
dun.
nice. Okay, I see it coming alive.
Dun 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 dun. And I think the real magic. Or you can see the little bits of chocolate coming up, and then we're going to put just a drop of our blueberry in there just to intensify the blueberry flavor. I feel like I have to stir it. I've got to do it, man. It's a compulsion. Oh, and you've got the
like
bits
a bit
of
of a
chocolate melting
science
in
experiment,
there.
that mixture. That looks cool.
Look at that chocolate melting, dude.
That is awesome.
I think we need to design a food tool.
You could literally see the malt at the bottom there. That looks so good.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're going to have a sip, dude.
Are we done?
We're done, dude. That's
amazing.
Dun, dun, dun. I would load it with about 9 marshmallows. Ooh, that's looking good.
So those are kind of something you want to maybe pop on the top?
Buddy, so what I would do now, in fact, I wouldn't just do it. I am going to do it. Mix that in there.
Okay.
Let that all mix together. Then we put our lining paper on our baking tray.
Sense.
Please
okay. So
use
once
lining paper.
That makes sense. So once this gets mixed up, and then essentially when it cools down, gooey, crispy treats.
Well, you get this. So we're going to
Okay.
get to taste both, my friend.
Amazing. Woo. So just before I pop this in, look at this. Look what it's turned into right now.
It's magical.
Whoa.
I quite like it with a bit of like a mixture of colours there. The white and the blue feels very Smurf. Hey?
It does, yeah.
Our Smurf Crispies look absolutely amazing. There we go, son.
And then voila, this is what it ends up with. Oh my word. Okay, hold the plate. I got that. How do we do this? Do we dunk it or dip it or I don't even know. Just enjoy it. What do you guys think? Should I pop this in here first or just... Okay, that's a yay from No Name Smurf.
He seems worried, but I think the whole Gargamel thing made him a little bit nervous. I'm going to do it.
It is Smurfalicious.
It's like every kid's party that I ever went to as a child in one bite.
Hey, whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it?
Their birthday.
Bro, these are awesome though, man. I love the color, I love the flavor. It tastes like fun.
No, Nam, we love you, man.
Nice, guys.
We love you. We love you most of all because we get to do this on TV for you. Thank you so much for letting us do this job.
Okay, I enjoy these. They're
Oh
good,
my
man.
gosh, in the wise words of Tyler, what the Smurf? What is going on in that kitchen? It's looking crazy, but it's looking so incredibly beautiful blue. You know that song, Zoe? It's like, I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-da, da-ba-dee-da-ba-da, I set it up so I could hear her vocals, because yes, we're going to hear this beautiful woman sing in just a little bit. Zoe Zana is officially in the building, and not only that, we'll have a dip out moment with her before we get into the woman behind the music. Not only that, we'll get into 3 for 2 deals over at Woody's when it comes to our kids and our babies. It's going to be such a special day, plugging you into all things good right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Nola does it all, and now you can too. Show us what you've got and stand a chance to win a Nola hamper worth 2,000 Rand, packed with Nola-inspired kitchen goodies. Simply try the Nola recipe featured on the Expresso morning show, post a photo or video of your dish to social media, tag Nola and Expresso, and include hashtag Nola does it all. Entries close Sunday, 6 July. T's and C's at expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. Let's wrap up nice and warm. Why? Because it is freezing. I mean, -6 in Bloem today. We see you, we feel your pain. But don't worry, we are here to not just provide the warmth, but some amazing style as well with a cuteness overload. Get ready to mix, match, and save, most importantly. And I think the winter menu, if you will, at Woolworths is unbelievable at the moment. And I think a lot of us are hoping that those end-of-season sales will kick in now, because dressing the little ones is like the most fun activity you can have while you are shopping. They are going to love what we have got on this rail today. And from today up until Sunday, the 29th of June, get this, you score 3 for 2 on kids and babies, fashion, footwear, and accessories. Now she knows that it's time to step up, because I have little gold cowboy boots for winter. Get out of town.
Right?
You have to fly these in from Austin, Texas, right?
Maybe not.
Of course, Taryn Opple is here. Our Taryn Opple now. Sorry, before I get beaten up by Taryn herself.
No, that's okay. You can call me whatever you like.
No, girl, we absolutely love you when you come with the deals. And
Yes.
I think a lot of us parents wait for the 3 for 2 moment, especially with kids' stuff.
It's the best time for that deal. It's such a sweet one, but sometimes you want to make it a little bit sweeter.
Oh, completely.
So-
And normally, do you know, it feels like an end-of-season kind of thing to do, not like in the throes of
I know,
season.
so
it
it's
feels like
actually
an
just
opportunity.
perfect timing, such a great opportunity. And I always say that, you know, especially if you've got more than one kid, what a great deal. You know, one for each kid and the cheapest items free. Stunning.
The thing with Woolworths is if you must separate the ages just a little bit, then you just buy once.
I know.
Okay,
yeah.
and then hopefully they're both going to be boys or girls or
know.
whatever, and you can match their color palettes. But no, the value is insane. In fact, we have ended up keeping some clothes as memorabilia because
Ooh.
it still looks so beautiful.
Sweet. Yeah, the
from that time.
quality,
You're like,
exactly.
well, I'm not giving it away, throwing it away. It's ours. I'm going to hang on to it. But there is a theme. There is an undercurrent in winter this year. We're seeing it with the grown-ups. Some beautiful trends.
Yes.
Looking at your rail,
It's
you must
looking
be
good.
very excited. Talk me through what's got you
looking
excited.
good. I'm so excited to show you what's on offer because there's so much, and it's everything that's under this deal. So it's where
Did you see me shake my head like that? Everything.
everything
What?
in the kids department. So you know, I mean, these are great. It's so cold right now, and I think these little fluffy numbers are really
They're
great. And I
Ewok
think-
suits. I know a lot of people don't necessarily remember. Whoa, I thought maybe I was getting a Smurf behind me.
there's
A lot of
more,
people
there's
don't.
just
Yeah.
more.
A lot of people don't quite remember the Ewoks from the original Star Wars films, but they looked identical to that, and it's the cutest thing you can
It's
put
so
on
sweet.
your bubba.
And also, I also think that if you only maybe have one kid, buying in various sizes,
sure.
something that you're gonna use again and again and again, and they're gonna, you know, these growth spurts, they wear something once and then it's over, but then you've got another one.
You see, this is why now, it's because I had a sibling that I only ever wear one colour of clothing. Now I understand my upbringing. Thank you for explaining that to me.
Was
yeah.
it pink? And then, of
Get
course,
out.
you've got
No,
your
get out of
knitwear.
town.
I mean, this is so sweet.
Oh my!
How cute. And then your fleece-lined jackets. It's adorable. The colouring is also
The
really
thing
nice.
that blows me away with this is you're probably not even walking while you're wearing this fleece jacket yet. You know what I'm saying? So you've got a
Be like
full-on
this.
grown-up jacket and you just be chilling. That is the cutest thing.
100%.
But you know, we're talking -6 degrees in Bloem, -1 degree
I mean,
across the country in places. It's cold.
Layer up. And guess what? You can, because you can get 3 layers.
Exactly.
And then for girls, again, some knitwear. These are super classic items as well, so something that is timeless. Like I said, buy 3 of them and grow into them if you need to. So these are a great option as well.
And stylistically, the cuts and the textures echo from the pinnacle of the fashion offering at Woolworths right down to the kids. There is
100%. I mean, if you pull this out, you'd think that it's something that from the adults department that's just like shrug, but it's actually for the
Carl's
kids.
not
so...
here. You're not allowed to make jokes like that. Okay.
Sorry,
okay. You're
no.
not allowed.
You
Sorry,
said it,
Carl.
not me.
No,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
say
It's just not fair.
anything.
Okay.
And then, of course, moving on from knitwear, we've got jackets. So we've got your long line puffer jackets for girls, and also this really fuzzy fur, which is really, really cozy.
I mean,
and
that's
really
quite chic.
cute.
Yeah, but that's
Super
like
chic.
cute and chic because you can wear it at home and be cozy.
Can
Step
you imagine
outside
just
and
like doing that.
Very
And
cool.
creating just a really cool, trendy outfit, adding your sneakers with some glitter on it, and you've got your 3 items.
The kids are cooler than the adults now, and this is a problem for me. I think I'm going to need to update my wardrobe before I update my kid
They are coming for us. And then for the boys, again, some really classic striped knitwear.
The rugged jersey, is that a thing this year?
It is such a vibe, and guess what? It's really trickling into spring as well. So
because we're seeing American footballers wearing rugby jerseys now. Thank you very much.
I mean,
and they're not called Labuschagne, okay?
Yes, the rugby jersey is a thing. So this is very much a trend item, but I also love that it's the classic navy and the white and the collar. So
it's nice
is
and
kind
neutral.
of timeless too.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's kind of timeless. And then again, for boys, the jackets, we've also got puffer jackets, the bomber jackets, a little bit of a 90s style. And then, of course, we
some baggy blue jeans, a black bomber, a white tee. Get
now you're
out.
talking,
Get
Graham.
out.
Now you're talking. And then, of course, we can't forget about the accessories. You mentioned the little cowboy boots. This is, of course, a little trendy item. But why not?
It is too cool. You're going to put boots on your little one anyway because it's winter. You know?
I know. So, and the Western trend is all the rage at the moment. And then, of course, you've got some really fun sneakers for all ages as well.
Do you think they were umming and ahhing about the unicorns? Like, do we put the unicorns on? Do we not put the... Is it too much? Is it? No, it's
Like,
never too much. It's
Glitter
never.
and the unicorns.
No, but you don't understand. That's like the baseline for my daughter. If we're going to get anything, the unicorn is the... So let's bring in some incredible young models to see this in action.
We've got them coming. Okay, oh, sweet. Oh, my gosh. No, okay. Now it's breedy time.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay,
Don't worry, we don't mind.
He's just
if you take your time.
slowly
Everyone's got
making
their...
his fashionable entrance.
Hello, Bubba.
Hello. Oh, look at him.
You look
okay,
great. So we're going to get a good angle here.
Start with this little guy. It is striped knit, which is again the classic stripe. How cute.
Look, he's a little bit arrogant, okay, and I think he knows, okay, so like dial it back a notch, guy. Just
He's like, I will wait here and you will come
yeah,
to me.
there we go. Look what I say.
Okay,
Work it, baby, work it. Oh, absolute champion.
But I mean, that's what I was also talking about, you know, the 3 for 2, you've got a top, you've got a pants, you've got your shoes, you've got your whole outfit. So it's also a great time to, you've got a special occasion coming up,
just
sprucing up the wardrobe.
There is a chance that your kid might not be quite that cute when you put the clothing on it, so just temper your expectations. No, I absolutely love that. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Mummy.
Oh, there we go. Look at him. And then for girls and boys as well. So another thing that I also like to advise when it comes to these promotions and these tips is to really go for everyday essentials that you know you can
build
mix
a base,
and match with things that your kids already have in their wardrobe. So denims, for example, that's something that really just works with anything, right? And then you've got your knitwear as your mid layer, and then your outer layer, of course, the jacket. We've got a puffer jacket over here, we've got a little 90s bomber jacket over there.
Word.
So we've created a whole look, essentially, with the 3 layers.
And it's 3 outfits, 1 outfit, 6 outfits if you mix and match.
Do the math. Just do the math.
It is crazy.
And another little trick. Obviously, if you're buying 3 items, the cheapest one's free, right? So why not get 3 items in the same price range? Because then it really feels like that free item is good value for money.
Sure, you've been doing this for a while, girl. You would have been a coupon person. You would have been one of those people at the end of the month that gets the coupons out and doesn't have to pay a cent for her groceries.
That's me. I'm always looking for a good deal.
No, it's kind of your job. And you don't understand how much we rely on you to find those good deals, because when you can get premium like this, okay? Exactly. Look at that swag. Okay, and you can get this at Woolies. 3 for 2 now. It is massive. Yeah, you see. Easy,
he knows.
Easy, fella. Easy. That is cuteness level 25. Okay, we've broken the scale now. And if you want to see that cuteness in your family, you can get that 3 for 2 on kids and babies fashion right now. There's footwear and accessories included in that conversation. That's up until Sunday, the 29th of June. So jump on it. They are going to fly off the rail. Absolutely. Can you shrink yourself to wear clothes like this? It's just so cool, man.
I want them. I want...
Don't worry, you'll get your chance, my friend.
Okay.
After that little bit of inspiration, I think, we've got even bigger inspiration. Look who's in the house. Zoe Zana, baby.
Yes,
You're
baby.
absolutely pumped for this. Looking incredible, by the way. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Oh, we are even more excited now that you're here. We get to celebrate everything pride, everything music, and all the cool stuff that she's been up to. So, Mzansi, best you get ready for it because it's just going to get a whole lot better after this.
Oh, I love it. Say hi to the Smurfs one more time. Hi, Smurfs.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and it is a Friday indeed because Zoe Zana is a force in the South African music scene. I didn't even have to tell you that. You already know that.
We already know.
Proudly queer, fiercely talented, and globally recognized. She's joining us today for an overdue catch-up, okay, and to celebrate her journey so far. So let's give her a Feel Good welcome.
Yeah.
Beep, beep,
Thank you, guys.
Zoe, welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
And of course, we know that you're doing good. We got to find that out, but you're looking incredible. The energy you have now that you back home,
yes, sir.
It's feeling good. But talk to me about what life's been like since Korea and all the incredibleness that was happening there.
Life has been amazing.
Yeah.
Life has been absolutely incredible. I don't even know how to describe how grateful I am for all the blessings that's been in my life lately. I just got back from South Korea about a month ago. I've been talking about this for more than a month on TikTok, and everybody was really excited to see me back home because I was hyped, eh? And
for your coming home?
Yeah, for my coming home. So, I mean, I'm grateful and I'm excited to be back.
Check like airport entourage and
Where
like
did you guys get that?
Don't you worry. You don't worry about that, okay?
What I'm excited about too is that you've been teasing us with some new music. Thank you for the content, by the way. But I mean, we're here for the music. So
I hear you.
Tell us what is coming up. I know that you're also going to be collabing with some very exciting people, including Salmon-nominated Clayton.
Sure.
So tell me more about this.
Yeah, so me and Soulful Clay is working on a track at the moment. I was in studio with him last week.
Amazing.
The song that we're working on is called Miss You Babe. Well, at the moment it's called that. You know, things change. We don't know what it's going to become. But it's really exciting. It's a dance track, something that's going to get people grooving. And I think it's just time to celebrate life again, you know. Things has been quite hectic for the past couple of months in the world. And I feel like there's a lot for us to embrace, enjoy, and be grateful for as well. So that's what this is for. It's an offering to just remind us that it's time to be happy again.
Is it too soon to say it'll be a summer banger?
It will be a summer banger.
Okay, thank you.
We speak it into existence.
Amen,
Right now.
amen.
Get with it. Listen, you're not just bringing out new music, and I thought that, geez, someone coming from South Korea would at least want to like have a little bit of holiday. You just landed and hit the ground running.
No such thing.
New music,
No such thing.
even a massive show coming through at the Grand Arena, 9th of August. Hello, now, what's this about?
This is Empower Her Resilience 2 by an incredible producer that everybody knows in Cape Town, Robin Peters.
Beautiful.
You know, everybody's waiting to get on that stage. When I got the call, I was like, my guy.
I've been waiting.
That's my guy. So I'm going to be doing that show, and it's all about celebrating the resilience of women. I love women. I am a woman, and I feel like we need to celebrate, you know, the hardships that we go through. And we need to come back to the place of remembering that it's hard to be a woman. It's challenging. And I feel like a lot of us forget that. And this show just reminds you again, and it brings you back to a place of celebration. So we're going to celebrate women. We're going to celebrate beauty. We're going to celebrate resilience. And we're going to do it with incredible talent in Cape Town. So check the lineup out and get the tickets.
I love that. I think a beautiful way to show resistance as a woman is to just show up all the time. And you do it across every single avenue. Zolex Productions also has some really exciting things coming up in August too.
Yes.
So please continue telling us what else is on the menu, Zoe.
It's so much. You guys are just, I'm yapping away.
No, we'd love
Downloading
to see.
all
Our
the
calendars are out.
Can I have a glass of water? What's going on here?
We're going 9 August 30. Okay, booked in.
No, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. And as you can tell, I'm really, looking forward to the future.
Yes.
30th of August is an event done by Zolex Productions, which is a production company that I've started. And it's just all about community, celebrating the LGBTQ, celebrating love. We'll be painting, we'll be having some wine, and we'll build relationships and new friendships. And I think that's important. So that's what it's about. I'll be singing. We're going to have a DJ on the lineup as well. And tickets will be available on the 1st of July. So please keep your eyes on my socials.
I feel like you've come into, not to say that anything prior to this was amazing, but you've come into a new crescendo, a new version of you that we absolutely are here for, and I can feel this energy is ready to just serve.
I think it's South Korea, eh?
We're talking about an incredible... we're talking about an incredible time there. Obviously, we're celebrating Pride Day. Pride Month is around. Someone that's very representative of the community. What does this mean to you, though? I mean, you're talking about the celebration, but at the heart of it, there's something bigger here, right?
Oh, definitely. First of all, happy Pride Month. What a beautiful time to be alive. I'm just so grateful that I'm able to be myself, you know, and to be from a place like Cape Town in South Africa, where it's celebrated. We know not everybody gets this opportunity around the globe. So, yeah, for me it means that, be who you are, be proud of who you are, love yourself, and be loud about it. I think it's so old school to be ashamed of anything that you truly are, and especially if you really believe in yourself and you love yourself and you want to be able to give love. You can't give from an empty cup, so you have to really fill yourself all the time, remind yourself that this is okay, this is who I am, and I just want to share that with the world, and I feel like I get that back because I give that, to the world.
Sure.
So I just want us all to just celebrate one another and love one another.
I need to pick up these bars of gold you just dropped here because, wow, man, thank you for that.
It's heavy.
Zoe, that was honestly so beautiful, and I know that you've encouraged so many people right now with your words, but not only your words, because you back it up with action. And we've been following your journey, and we can't wait to see you take to the stage right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Oh, come on, Zoe Zana, everybody. What a way to get into the second hour of your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Well, the first story of our news, someone has leveled up significantly since the last time we were here, and we were here for that every day. But let's get into some more national news right now. And of course, we start in South Africa, where President Cyril Ramaphosa has lauded the Steve Biko Academic Hospital in Pretoria as a model for public health care and a vision for national health insurance. So during his visit to the cutting-edge nuclear medicine research infrastructure facility, Ramaphosa said the hospital sets a benchmark, with even private hospitals referring patients there now, and it's the only one of its kind in Africa and focuses on cancer and TB drug development, advanced imaging and clinical trials. And the initiative is a collaboration between government, academia and the private sector. The perfect balance, and one wonders why we are not seeing more of it. Now let's stay in South Africa, where the ANC's provincial task team in KwaZulu-Natal says saving Itala Bank was a top priority following their appointment in February. So coordinator Mike Mabo said the bank has long been vital to historically marginalized communities. Liquidation fears were quashed after high-level talks between the KZN leadership and Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana, and Mabo confirmed that all deposits would be guaranteed, exceeding the initial 100,000 rand cap set by the payment administrator. Plans are now underway to reposition Itala as a stronger, more resilient financial institution. Now, casting a wider gaze on the international news front, at least 21 Palestinians were killed in Gaza, in the Gaza Strip, and that was earlier today, according to local health officials. 9 died in an airstrike on a school sheltering displaced families in Gaza City, while another 9 were killed near a tent camp in Khan Yunis. Emergency workers say 3 others were shot dead while waiting for UN aid trucks. Dozens were injured as well, and the Israeli military has not yet commented. Mediators from Egypt, Qatar and the United States are now pushing for a new round of ceasefire talks between Israel and Hamas. Now we bring it back to a continental connection. Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo's foreign ministers are expected in Washington, D.C. later today to sign a peace agreement brokered by the U.S. and Qatar. So with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio in attendance, technical teams initiated the deal on the 18th of June, and it includes commitments to respect territorial integrity, disarm non-state armed groups, and establish a joint security coordination mechanism. President Donald Trump called it a wonderful treaty, and that's a quote, ending decades of deadly conflict. He's been a busy man. Now let's round off with this one, and it's, I think, especially for those dyed-in-the-wool movie critics like our own J.P. Sebastian. In fact, he must be bouncing off the walls. French-Canadian director Denis Villeneuve is swapping sandworms for spies as he takes the helm of the next James Bond film. And this Amazon MGM Studios has now confirmed a self-confessed die-hard James Bond fan, the Oscar-nominated filmmaker behind Dune, Blade Runner 2049 and Arrival, really is in a class of his own, and he is determined to honor the franchise's tradition. The news comes after longtime Bond producers Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson passed the torch to Amazon earlier this year. While no clues were dropped about who will fill the incredible shoes and very stylish shoes left by Daniel Craig, maybe English actor Callum Turner's name is getting bounced around quite a lot. And of course, fiancée of pop star Dua Lipa. I think she would make a fantastic foil to his Bond as well. So Villeneuve will also serve as executive producer, interestingly enough, fueling fresh excitement and obviously a lot of speculation about the world's favorite super spy's next major chapter, and it's on the way. And that'll be our last bulletin for this week. We're officially calling it a weekend from now on, but yes, it's a weekend laden with sport, but let's catch up on the last few days first.
Beautiful stuff. Thank you so much, G-Man. And let's dive into sport right now. Starting off with football. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo, the GOAT, has signed a 2-year extension with Al Nassr, ending speculation about his future. Now, the 40-year-old confirmed the deal on Instagram after the club's teaser video declared Al Nassr forever. And despite topping the Saudi Pro League with 25 goals, Ronaldo has yet to secure a major trophy with the PIF-backed club. Well, we stick to football news, and Daniel Svensson's goal sealed Borussia Dortmund's 1-0 win over Ulsan HD, securing top spot in Group F. Now, Fluminense also progressed after a draw with Sundowns, and all this while Manchester City dominated Juve 5-2 in Orlando, topping Group G and advancing confidently to the Club World Cup last 16. It's definitely heating up and something you don't want to miss, and much like the cricket, because Cricket South Africa has announced a 14-player squad for the upcoming T20 International Tri-Series, and that's against Zimbabwe and New Zealand. And it's going to be featuring 4 uncapped players. We've got Corbin Bosch, Luandre Pretorius, Ruben Herman, and as well as Senoran Mutasami. Now, Rassie van der Dussen will also lead the side with coach Shukri Conrad overseeing his first T20I assignment. Now, the series, running from the 14th to the 26th of July in Harare, begins with the Proteas facing Zimbabwe on the 14th of July. You definitely want to mark your calendars for that. It's going to be something you don't want to miss. And another thing that you want to miss is the tennis, because we've got 5-time Grand Slam champion Iga Swiatek moving on and one step closer to a maiden grass court final with a 6-4, 7-6 win over Ekaterini Alexandrova in the Bad Homburg Open quarterfinals. Now, the 24-year-old Pole will now face Jasmine Paolini, and that's last year's Wimbledon runner-up. And it's to take place on Friday's semi-final after the Italian defeated Beatrice Haddad-Maia 7-5, 7-5. Oh, all things sport are heating up, and we will bring the latest to you, well, after the weekend, because that's a wrap. But for now, though, we're not wrapping up on all things traffic, because a lot of you are heading on the roads, so let's see how we can assist you.
Thanks so much, Ral. Let's touch down with what's happening on your roads. Well, we're only going to touch down in Gauteng and Centurion, where a stationary vehicle is blocking the right lane on the N1 southbound at Brakfontein interchange. Now, no delays are currently being experienced, but do please approach with extra caution and drive safely wherever you're headed on this Friday morning. That's a relief of traffic. Let's see what's happening in your weather. Well, in your final bit of weather news on this Friday morning, the City of Cape Town says damage assessments are still ongoing in areas hit hard by recent heavy rains. Now, multiple departments are working to restore services, while NGOs are helping affected communities with food and blankets. The South African Weather Service has meanwhile warned of very cold and windy conditions across parts of the Western, Eastern and Northern Cape, as well as the Free State. Now, a yellow level 1 warning for disruptive snow has been issued for Senqu and Ulundini in the Eastern Cape, and a yellow level 2 warning is in place for damaging waves as well as coastal winds, and that is from Plettenberg Bay through to Kosi Bay. Now, for that final sunrise view of the week, never mind just the hour, let's see what East London is looking like through Willie's eyes. And yes, you understood the assignment, Willie, by making sure that we end off with an absolute bang. And it does. It looks like an explosion of color in the sky as the horizon is hit with the gorgeous rays of the sky, the sun rather, reflecting on the clouds. Thank you so much for that. And 19 degrees is what we will reward you with in return. We appreciate you, Willie. And if you'd like to share your morning views across the weekend even, we'll delve into that next week come Monday at 6 a.m. sharp. 0630369649 is that number to send it to as we get into your final temperatures for today.
I think we all need to know, first of all, that we're almost halfway there, and there's some amazing deals coming.
Bro.
All right, winter is no match for a warm heart and a smart shopper. And we've got a lot of smart shoppers around here. I understand that. Game is helping us defrost the cost. That is the coolest name of any campaign, with some very hot deals to heat up our space and a little giveaway to warm up the wallet as well.
Yeah, this is perfect for you, Mzansi. So listen up, right? You stand a chance to win one of 2 500 Rand game shopping vouchers, and that's going to help you build your dream winter cocoon. And all you need to do is complete the sentence. And listen up. This winter, I've got #GotGame because... ... Right, so fill in the blanks. Obviously, it's that easy. This winter, I've #GotGame because... And we need you to come through and fill in the answer.
I bought a 3rd air fryer because it was on special. Now, make yours good because we're going to get a lot of entries for this one. Drop that answer on the competition post on the Expresso socials. And as well said, #GotGame. It's vital that we see that to enter this particular competition. And good luck to the, hopefully, very lucky winner. Yeah. So we're going to, I'm going to put this to you, okay? And you guys at home can think about this as well. How are you getting creative this winter? What's the cozy vibe for you? I would imagine you have like a faux animal fur thing. Hey?
Well done. So I was literally going to say that I've been to these incredible deals. I got a lot of these blankets, right? And I've got them all like tucked up, different colors of nude. I'm going to have like a slumber style party, like a slumber watch fest. Kind of just throw the blankets around.
It's the ultimate Christmas in July bed.
Yeah,
we're going to call
exactly it. Christmas in July.
Don't lie, bro. You have that stuff wrapped around you and you pretend to be Craven, the great hunter or something. I can say. I love it. We are going to be snug as a bug in a rug under our 3-piece double or queen comforter. Forget this. 149 Rand.
What is that it?
Get out of town.
Wow.
And then we can sip something warm, maybe, from the Logic stainless steel urn. Okay, think about that for your office, 1,299 Rand. That is brilliant. And that is not a scene from a movie. That's just your game cart working overtime.
Working overtime.
It really
I'm
is.
thinking, with an urn like that, I could actually bring the whole family to my sort of winter and July slumber.
The urn in the middle, then all of your beautiful throws and comforters around.
Everybody's getting warm drinks. And Mzansi, you can too. Reminder, the entries do close on Monday, the 30th of June. So don't forget, you've got to include the hashtag GotGame and your full sentence answer to qualify. And remember that with extended trading hours at selected stores, Game is making it that much easier than ever to stock up on everything you need to defrost the cost in style. So head over to game.co.za to find your nearest store and get jacked up for winter.
Oh my goodness, so much more to come your way. Expresso fam, brace yourselves. I know we've been hyping her up a lot, but that's because she deserves to be hyped up. Her name is Zoe Zana, and we can't wait to get into her performance in just a little bit. She looks the part, but does she sound the part? I'm going to go ahead and say yes with confidence. Not only that, we get into Showgana Love because Lou and Rue are in the building. And of course, Pride Month celebrations continue, but they are doing activism like you've never seen it before. So we'll get into all those details straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. I know every day we get to spend with you feels special, but these sorts of days even more so. A privilege, in fact. It's on the footstep of Pride Month, in fact, and a South African couple is turning love into a very powerful act of activism in a very bold new campaign called Show Ghana Love. Digital creators Lou and Rue have teamed up with LGBTQIA plus rights organization Triangle Project to do amazing work. In fact, they have staged one of the most powerful acts of visibility I think that Ghana has ever seen. Now, if you know that space, it's a country where queer expression is criminalized.
Oh, scary stuff. But listen, they are doing something to bring some light there. From Black Star Square to UNESCO World Heritage Sites, the couple have been love bombing iconic spaces with public displays of affection, symbolically holding space for queer Ghanaians who can't. And through striking imagery, it really is so beautiful, and unapologetic tenderness, the campaign is challenging anti-LGBTQIA+ laws while inviting the world to just stand in solidarity. So joining us today to talk about love and protest and just looking fabulous, we have Lou and Rue. Please give them a feel-good welcome. Look at y'all. I mean, it's expected.
I was gonna, like, is there competition when you've got to do these things?
No.
Like, who takes
None
the
do.
cue?
Not
from-
really.
Whatever. I love you guys for what you represent. I think Africa is in such a strange place at the moment. We are moving forward so quickly, yet so much of the red tape, the restrictions, the lived experience is way, way behind. So, Lou, I'm going to start with you, bud, because I would imagine that moment where something that would be so easy any other day, you grab your partner's hand, you give them a kiss, you have that moment of tenderness. It's the most easy, comfortable thing to do. Do it in Ghana, though, you're a criminal. How did that feel, just taking his hand there?
Look, on a flight there already, like, I didn't want to touch him, I didn't want to look at him, I didn't want to do anything. Like, even in the hotel, at the Airbnb, sorry, I didn't even want to touch him because I was like, thinking, oh, there's cameras or something. So I was very cautious about that. So.
Like, my heart is pounding just hearing you talk like that.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you create a cage like that around someone with no physical representation? That
and
is
all the
insane.
security around us, like, it was hectic.
Well, then let's talk about the activism that you guys chose to do. Obviously, love is something everybody deserves and should experience, and it shouldn't have boundaries on it. And you partnered up with the Triangle Project, has also been doing some incredible things. So what was the aim of the campaign? What was the vision behind it, and why did you partner together? Maybe I'll come to you.
Okay. So we came across an article that Ghana, or the government in Ghana, are busy looking at to sign a law into to sign a bill into law. Sorry. So basically, the thing that is illegal in Ghana at the moment is whenever they find a queer couple in the act of a sexual act. But now they want to make it a law to be criminalized whenever you just for being gay. Just for
in a
being
public
gay.
space.
Not even in a public space. Whenever someone suspects that you are queer or something, you can get up to a minimum of 3-year sentence. And people who knows about it can get up to a minimum of 5 to 10 years.
You say an ally, so if
if you're an ally and you know about the queer person, you can get up to 5 years.
5 to 10 years, just for you knowing about. Yeah.
Hey? How do you turn one of the most beautiful, positive words in the world? How do you vilify something like that?
So they basically want to make it like an actual crime. So whenever someone whenever you go to a doctor and they suspect that this guy is maybe queer or something, they can put you like in a mental place, a mental institution. So we were just like, no, we need to do something about this. And that's where the Triangle Project came into play. So we just went to Ghana we just wanted to show them love, queer love, what it's all about.
And I love Ghanaians. I've spent time in Ghana, and there are a lot of other areas that they could be looking at. Just like South Africa, we got to hold a mirror up in a very powerful way. There is sexploitation of children in that space that is more widespread than in a lot of other areas on the continent, in the world. Surely we can focus on something like that, not on the freedom of expression and squashing that. How have people reacted to what you have done?
So, in Ghana itself, or
all over? What was that first response like in Ghana?
When we were in Ghana, we couldn't do it like people around us. So we needed to be in secure spaces. We needed to look if someone is watching us or so. So we always needed to be on our toes. But when we went live with the campaign, the people we received tons and tons and tons of messages.
Yeah.
People just saying thank you.
And
But-
from Ghanaians themselves
yes,
too.
Yes, But the thing that stood out the most is the people in Ghana itself that say, guys, please be safe. Try to get out of the country as soon as possible because they know how hectic it is in Ghana. So I think that is one of the main reasons why we decided to first be safe back at home, before we go live with the campaign, because it would have been way
risky.
Yeah, just imagine we had to post there.
That's what I'm saying. Now you're watching
not
back
getting
for
back
real.
to something.
Exactly. Well, hey, listen, it adds another chapter to the story. But speaking of which, now that you've got this, you've created a new level of the platform around you, which is a beautiful thing. We've got Pride Month, so the whole world is kind of singing from the same hymn sheet now, which is a very rare opportunity. What's next? What would you like to do with the voice that you are forming?
Like, I just feel like everyone should use that, especially in Pride Month. If you're part of the LGBTQ fam and also in LA, and even other people, like, just get the message across the world. Like, just let it be known, and let it be known that we tried.
Yeah.
What a brave act, guys. I just want to applaud you. That was absolutely beautiful.
You guys can hold hands now if you want. You can do whatever you want. You can spoon and cuddle on that couch all day.
You are allowed. My favorite genre is also when you all come looking the same and you dress to the nines in the same outfit. It blows my mind every time. The skin's looking good. And of course, you're doing the best for the community. So thank you so much for stepping up and making sure that you show Ghana love. And also in South Africa, it's felt and appreciated too.
And I love the fact that you look gorgeous as well in these pictures, despite being terrified in that moment. I can just imagine what it must have taken to get that calm, but you did it. You took yourselves there, and thank you so much. So hopefully this has inspired you in your own small way to do something. Just say something. Just try. And yes, be an ally.
Impact, this is what it's about. What a beautiful conversation. And I think everybody that wants to, you can get involved and make that change. For now, though, we're going to change up the energy just a little bit, because we all know those online meetings, the ones that drag on and really should have just been an email, right? So whether you hit mute to dip into your rusk supply or pulled the classic load shedding struck by Wi-Fi move, well, let's see if you can do the following. Let's see if you deserve a rusk and maybe a reward too, because that's what this is all about. This is this week's Dip Out with Oma moment, and the question is about those slick escapes. So I thought Zoe's the perfect person to have this conversation with, because you've been busy, yo. You've been all over the world doing the things. You're back on SA soil, haven't left the ground. You're still just hoing and moving.
Stay alive.
So I want to know, I'm sure you get these moments, right, when that online meeting could have been an email. How do you dip out for an early exit with Oma Russ? We're asking you this question as well, and we want you, Mzandi, to share your sneaky strategy on the Expresso socials using the hashtag #DipOutWithOma, and you could win 2,000 Rand in cash plus a winter hamper. So, Zoe, confession time. Have you had that moment? Maybe it's like one of those emails online, one of those Zoom calls online, or one of those moments where you're like, hang on, this could have been an email, and you realize you just got to duck out.
Yeah, sometimes I feel that way about auditions.
Okay, yeah?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I didn't have to come and sing for you. You could have just checked it out.
could have just,
check it out
you
online.
know what?
Yeah, there's stuff online.
I got
like, you know what I mean? But sometimes I guess you just got to do what you got to do.
And have you had a moment where you've had to, like, maybe just, I can't deal with this. I got something more important. I'm going to, like, sneak off?
No.
You haven't. You're
I'm
always
not
showing
that
up.
guy. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Not
I don't
yet. Not yet.
I'm not an Oma yet, so yeah.
All right, so listen, we're having a moment and an opportunity to do that. We put this question to Mzansi, and I know we've had like crazy answers about some people claiming like, oh, load shedding, or they'll talk like this and go,
yeah.
And then cut the phone, you know what I mean?
Oh, actually, when you get a phone call, you don't want to have the conversation anymore. You put the Wi-Fi off, and then it just lags.
You see,
or you just go the airplane mode, and then it just lags, and the call's like, are you frozen? I have never done that before.
You seem very good at this.
I swear I've never done that before.
Something you maybe have done is obviously had a moment where you can enjoy a warm cuppa, have an opportunity to dip. How do you dip, though? Because everybody has a style, right? Some people just like on the tip. Some people go full dunk. Some people keep it in for long. They want that sogginess.
Yeah.
What's your vibe?
Just the tip.
Just the tip, right? You want to like show off your dipping moment with us right now. I'm going to join you for that.
Let's
I'm
go.
like
just a little bit.
And you leave it in for long? Or...
No, just quickly.
Oh, just a quickie, like a quick flash. you like the crunch.
I'm trying to focus. Let me get in here.
This is my moment. The dipping time for me is about the laughs. Oh, yeah?
I love the crunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like much like you, I like the crunch, but it must be a journey for me. So I keep the tipping for quite long, get the sog, and then we go through this journey of texture. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
That's
so you get
me.
a little bit of softness, a little bit of crunch. Balance of
Everything.
both.
Who doesn't want everything?
Best of both worlds.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for the tips that you've never ever used before.
Never, I swear.
But this is the question you're putting to you, Mzansi. Whether it's dodging a dull update or multitasking with tea and an Omar Rusk, we salute the art of the silent exit. So maybe you've got some tips like Zoe here, or you've got some other answers. Go on and drop your entry with the hashtag #DipOutWithOmar. And that's before the competition closes on Monday, the 30th of June. And if you want any more information, your T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. Just show us your ultimate dipping moment. I like the crunch.
Let's go.
Dip out with Omar this winter. Tasty, filling, and oh so satisfying. The ultimate winter snack.
No, I got jelly. I also wanted some Russ. Thanks, y'all, for saving me. I know you were really, I don't know what's going on here. I know you were really enjoying yourself.
Zoe likes to...
You exposed me. No. I can explain that.
Can you explain, Zoe?
Yeah, and everything happened so quickly. I don't know.
Yes, it's okay. If you like the Rusk, it's fine. We all eat it in our own way, and it's allowed. Omar allows us to do
Exposure for days.
I love how we're just putting you through everything before we're getting you to actually perform.
Right?
But yes, that is coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, do you feel comfortable with us now?
I love it. I'm having such a good time.
Okay, good. And now we're going to test her vocals too on the stage in just a little bit. And then we get back to the kitchen to make something delicious that includes some peppermint crisp. And anytime you say that, my coloured ancestry just wakes up and I go, is there something in the fridge and delicious and lekker for me? Thank you very much. We'll get into something good after this. Thank you.
Nola does it all, and now you can too. Show us what you've got and stand a chance to win a Nola hamper worth 2,000 Rand, packed with Nola-inspired kitchen goodies. Simply try the Nola recipe featured on the Expresso morning show, post a photo or video of your dish to social media, tag Nola and Expresso, and include hashtag Nola does it all. Entries close Sunday, 6 July. T's and C's at expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is your feel-good breakfast show, and we're going to make you feel better because you can hit it lucky when you play Powerball and Powerball Plus, and that is for 66 million Rand in total estimated jackpots this Friday. And I'm telling you, the weekend could not have looked any better. Play Powerball for an estimated 41 million Rand, but then you get Powerball Plus for an estimated 25 million Rand today. So how you do it is you buy your tickets now in store. You head over to the website nationallottery.co.za. There is the mobile app as well as cell phone banking, or you could simply just dial *120 *7529#, and that's for your USSD. Now, I ran through those, but don't worry, everything's available at Expresso Show on Facebook and Instagram. You can check the details out, and then Panda Pusha Play Powerball and Powerball Plus. I'm going to say it again, for 66 million Rand in total estimated jackpots today. And you could just become a millionaire. You always have to walk around with that what if. It could be you today. Well, we're definitely feeling like champions and millionaires. We're feeling so rich because we have Zoe Zana still in studio. We've put her through the most, but right now it's time for her to take the stage to perform a classic that I know you'll sing along to.
A very good morning to you. My name is Zoe Zana. I'll be performing If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. Please do enjoy.
people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power. Some people live just to play the game. And some people think that the physical things defines what's within. And I've been there before, and that life's somewhere so full of its superficials. Some people want it all. I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I got you, baby. Some people want time and wings. Some just want everything. Everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Some people search for a fountain, no, no, that promise forever young. Woo. Some people need 3 dozen rubber, and some people wanna know if you love them. Hey, so hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be with no one to share and no one who truly cares for me? Some people want it all. I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, hey, if I got you, baby. Some people want time and wings. Some just want everything, and everything means nothing if I ain't got you, you. And some people want it all, but if it ain't you, if I ain't got you with me, got you with me, got you with me. Some people want time and wings, and some want everything, no, and everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Sing along, say, if I ain't got you. Baby, no, 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 no. If I ain't got you with me, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, from one powerful woman to another. Zoe, that was absolutely amazing. Can we give another little round of applause there? You go when you rock up, that's the kind of intro you get. Absolutely love it. We are going to be creating something truly spectacular. Am I saying this right? A peppermint crisp, chocolate fondant, skillet cake.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
Oh, my, it will be. Have a look at that in the skillet. Cannot wait for you to guide us through that process. And then maybe you'll feel a little bit sleepy after eating such delicious food, and we're going to give you some advice on how to get the ultimate pillow and duvet combo down. We might have a great deal for you as well. My goodness. Is it a cake? Is it a dessert? No one knows.
It's everything, but it's perfect.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yeah, Mzansi, I know you're feeling the cold right now. The storm is here, winter is official, and especially for when it comes to peaceful sleep. I mean, what's on the inside really counts the most, especially during the season. So today, we're going to be diving under the covers to explore the sleep science that goes into Woolworths duvet inners and pillows. And we've got senior bed and bath buyer Nazli Bowler in the building, and she's absolutely ready to unpack the details behind their duvet inner and pillows. I'm ready for the Lux. Nazli, how are you doing though?
I'm really good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for bringing some options here, because I'm sure much like Mzansi during this season, am looking to spruce up and get our duvet inners and pillows. So how do we do that right?
Well, in terms of selecting a duvet, it really is a personal preference to start. But there are some technical aspects that one can consider.
Okay.
So, for example, the tog rating, which I will explain in detail later.
Okay.
The fill, whether you like a feather or a down fill.
Oh, there's options there.
There's wash care that you need to consider, whether you're able to put them in a washing machine or if it has to be dry cleaned.
Of course, yes.
There's anti-allergy properties that you have to think about. And obviously a bonus would be if there's recyclable content within the product.
Okay.
Because that's always very good.
Yeah, and we always want to have a positive impact on our globe. Yeah.
And then when it comes to pillows, it's more about comfort. So do you prefer a firm pillow, a soft pillow, or a medium support pillow? And their anti-allergies are very important because a lot of people are allergic to certain fibers. So one has to read the fine print in terms of choosing in that regard.
And I love the fact that we have these options that you've mentioned, because when it comes to customizing your sleep, which is probably the best investment you could make.
Absolutely.
What an experience you can have when you get it right.
Yes.
I heard that there's, let's say like maybe a lifespan to our duvet inners and our pillows. Is there somewhat of a system in terms of how often we should replace it?
Yes, so we do recommend every 1 to 2 years.
Okay.
Depending on the fill and the type of pillow that you have. And the reason for this is that over time, pillows do lose structure and support. So in order to get a good night's sleep, you need to ensure that your pillows are always maintained. And so every 1 to 2 years is recommended to replace them.
All right, that makes sense. And that's even more reason for us to look at the new options that are available, because you could literally upgrade our sleep through this. If we're talking about, let's say, this tog rating that you mentioned, what exactly is that? I know you briefly touched on it earlier.
Yes, we specify the tog ratings very clearly on our packaging.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
And the tog rating really refers to the warmth factor.
Ooh.
So the higher the tog rating, the warmer the duvet.
If we were to talk about the entire range, I know you mentioned it, but talk to me about really what are the key differences here and what exactly we are looking at?
Okay, so we have our repuffable range over here, and this is our key value range. It's designed for comfort and anti-allergy.
Oh, nice.
It's a recycled microfiber, which is breathable and really super soft. And in this range, we have a 5-tog duvet, and then we've also got the pillows in standard size as well as king size.
Sure.
Then we've got our next range, which is our luxury range, and this is a duck, feather, and down collection.
Okay.
That's really my favorite range. The duvet specifically creates a real luxurious look on your bed. It's really fluffy and it shows off your bedding to the best.
It's a bit of a flex, right?
It really is. It really is, and it's really well priced. It's our mid-tier.
Okay.
So it's very affordable for the duck feather that you're getting.
All right.
And then lastly, we've got our goose feather and down collection. This is also a very popular range, and this is available in an 8-tog, and we also have the pillows in the 2 sizes, the standard as well as the king size.
Some people like a firmer pillow maybe.
Yes.
What options you got for that?
So the firmer one, I think that the down, even though it is feather, it's soft, but it's also very firm.
Okay, nice.
So this is a really good option.
But that range obviously extends beyond just the sort of inners when it comes to the luxury fill, right?
The memory foam is something you absolutely will never be able to live without once you try it.
I'm a big fan, I've got to say. I've tried this now for the last year, and I think just for my posture, being an athlete and having some injuries, this has really helped me a lot. I know it's not for everybody, but hey, man, man, my sleep quality is absolutely improved from this. It's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fabulous. So we've got two. We've got a convoluted and then also a standard. So depending on your preference. And what happens here is that the memory foam aligns to your the shape of your head and your neck. And it just gives you the most amazing night.
So this again, I have to reiterate exactly what you're saying. So I'm somewhat of a, like I sometimes sleep on my stomach, which is like the worst apparently in terms of positions, but also a side sleeper.
Yes.
And I notice because of me running a lot and using my body, I sometimes have to get a pillow in between my legs as well.
Oh, yes.
So using something like a memory foam pillow for me is so perfect because it just contours to your body. It just shapes it so perfectly, provides that support.
Yes.
And again, it gives me like good structural alignment for a perfect sleep. So this is a must for me. It's not for everybody because I think everybody has that perfect option.
Yes.
So, hey, I'm blown away. That's
the
nice.
other benefit about this memory foam is it actually has removable casings. So you can wash them and then it increases the longevity. So it is really a very good investment.
You definitely have inspired me, to say the least, and that's to spruce up our sanctuary and the bedroom. And you can too, Mzansi, by choosing the right duvet, inner and pillow, which is more than just a comfort selection. It's a lifestyle. So discover the comfort you've been dreaming of with Woolworths, and you can shop duvet inners and pillows in store, online, and of course, on the app.
I love super soft pillows, high quality sheets. My one go-to is really nice cozy blankets, warm comforters as well. Get nice thicker pillows, you know, just to make the bed nice and full.
Oh, thank you so much for that. I know we are feeling the chill right now, and these winter nights do call for warm desserts. And this peppermint crisp chocolate fondant skillet cake, yes, is a mouthful in our mouths in about 5 minutes. It's easy to make. It delivers pure chocolatey comfort, and of course made with Stalk white margarine and baked in one pan, one skillet, now that I understand what that is. It's simple, it's indulgent, and perfect for sharing, and Chef Dre is here to dish the goods. Thank you for being here. We're going to trade places, so you can be at the helm. You can head to stalk.co.za if you want to find this recipe right now and bake or cook along. Do we call this baking or do we call it cooking?
Baking. We're baking.
Because it's a cake at the end.
Yeah.
Hey, exactly, okay. Even if it is really easy to make. No, it still rests on the science of. So where do we start?
So we're going to start by blooming our cocoa powder so we can get the most flavor and aroma out of it. So yeah, that's usually when you put like a hot liquid into like cocoa.
Okay, because we always hear it when you're talking about you know, you're blooming your gelatin, for instance.
Yes.
Okay, I've learned something new in this kitchen today. Yes.
Yes. So whilst that's blooming, you can do the dry ingredients. So that's the flour, the sugar, and the baking powder. Okay. And I'll do the wet ones.
Cool. Baking powder. And our sugar. I love this because this kind of feels like the kind of cake you can bake at the point of, and you take it out fresh.
Yeah.
And people get to delve into it, literally like get a spoon, take it out of the skillet in the middle of the table. There's something desserty about it, hey?
Yeah, it has to be warm because it has like a gooey center. So you just cook it less so that it's gooey.
Oh, so it's like giving lava cake vibes.
Yeah.
I like that. So what's gone into the wet?
The wet is milk, vanilla essence, and an egg.
Oh, I can smell that vanilla. I love vanilla essence. I think it's one of the most nostalgic scents flavors for me. I think my mom would often make something like an egg flip or something where she would put like just egg, vanilla, and milk, like a little kind of eggnog type thing for children. But I drink it all the time. Maybe it was like the first protein shake. But I love that scent of vanilla. Dry ingredient done?
You can make like a well for me in the middle. I'm just gonna
I think I've incorporated it well.
Then we give it like a good mix.
Put that out the way. This really is that simple. I like that. If you kind of don't have a lot of time and you've got people coming over and you want that little showstopper element, I think something like this is kind of as much food theatre because it's so interesting. It's great. There we go. Okay, and of course our stalk was already in blooming with our cocoa. Absolutely love that. Okay, this is coming together beautifully.
Yeah.
Okay, very, very, very nice. There we go.
That's good.
Okay, while you incorporate that.
Okay.
And we love the baking potential with our Stalk White baking margarine, because it really does lend itself, obviously, super blonde, thanks to its pure white color that eliminates the need for color correction, which often happens, and I think often is the point of falling down for a lot of our bakers, and ensures the brightest, truest colors.
Okay.
You want me to
yeah,
take over my...
it's going to look a little bit messy, but you're fine.
Oh, and you want it to be gooey. Thanks for saying that. I don't know if I'm the kind of person who carries that look on my face when I'm in the kitchen. I'm like, oh.
Looking stressed.
No,
it's
I've
fine.
learned. And maybe I'm the worst person for TV, because what I'm thinking and feeling is evident on my face. You can absolutely see it. But I stress the anxiety around baking, because a lot of us stay away from it because we think that... You know, you've got to follow these steps. It's scientific, and it's not as fun as cooking, where you've got the freedom. But come on, when you're doing something like this, wow.
It's just mixing it together, and it always comes together. You just have to be a bit patient with it.
Oh man, this is like starting to feel like some kind of funky, weird hot chocolate. That's just amazing. But I get the wetness of this and how that's going to have that gooey, beautiful center. Okay, so that looks great.
Yes, I think we might just add just a little bit more.
Do it.
Because we want it to get gooey.
Oh, I like this element. And you know the gooiness of your family, okay? So if you know your family is super gooey and they like to get messy and they're going to have a lot of fun with this, just add a little bit more. And you can find the recipe, as simple as it is, stalk.co.za. In fact, they've got some great baking inspiration there.
Yes.
Oh, that looks awesome, hey?
Just going to add this in there.
Oh. Yeah, don't you dare waste one little crystal of that.
It's like gold.
Oh, man, that is beautiful. And that's how you South Africanize a skillet cake. You just slap some peppermint crisp in there.
Then we're just going to pour it. It's already been greased.
Oh.
So...
Oh, man, so just very quickly, from here, presumably into the
oven, about 30 to 35 minutes for a gooey center, and then 40 to 45 if you just want like a firm cake.
Whatever. Gooey, man. Come on, it's got to be gooey. Dre, you're awesome. That is absolutely amazing. The finished product looks gorgeous, and I see finish it with a bit of drizzle. Absolutely love it. Well, because we love you and we love Dre so much, we want to spread this love wherever we go and share the warmth as well this winter. So we're going to give you guys the chance to win a 500 Rand Yuppie Chef voucher. So to enter, you've got to reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages and tell us this. What is your top tip for baking or cooking with Stalk during the colder months? There's your pressure point. Don't forget to hashtag Stalk Winter Warmth, and those entries close the 30th of June. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. I am going to take a spoon out, and I'm going to have a little taste of that right now, if you don't mind. We are swapping as you go, because this is just too amazing. I'm sorry, guys, I'm ruining the look of it.
It already tastes good.
I know, I can imagine. Dun, 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 dun. They call it a cake, but I think it is more a dessert. Look at that. Ooh, Carissa is turning green, just like my peppermint crisp. Dre, you are a genius. Thank you so much. If you want to find this recipe, stalk.co.za.
How is it?
The peppermint. Wow. Well done.
It's true, I was staring at Gray, just longing for that beautiful cake, because I've got the perfect pair of coffee to go along with it as well. And with Jacobs, we're going to get into such good things when it comes to traveling the world. And speaking about traveling the world, an unforgettable experience went down with Absa and Ayana G. Tebete, and I can't wait to get into that as well. Let me sip my coffee, and we'll get into it straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Yes, I've probably got chocolate on my face.
Fuel for the day, bro.
I'm sorted now. We made the most beautiful chocolate skillet cake. It's so easy. Go and check it out, stalk.co.za. But right now, we want to get out and about and explore. What if your next getaway could do more than just take you places?
Ooh, I like the sound of this. Now listen, Ayanda sat down with Absa to uncover how Absa Rewards are stepping into a new role. And this is not just as a loyalty program, but as your personal passport to unforgettable travel experiences.
And for exclusive rewards to smarter booking, they have got you covered on those areas of your life that matter most. Let's take a look.
Absa Rewards is so much more than just a loyalty program. It is your lifestyle companion. From giving you real fashion cashbacks through their new exciting partnership with Puma, today we are joined by Alicia Reynard from Absa. And today she's sharing with us how you experience and book travel through Absa in a new and exciting way. Hello, Alicia. How are you today?
I am awesome. How are you?
I am awesome. Absolutely love the red on you, the lipstick, the earrings. And today we are speaking all things Absa.
Well, my blood is red as well.
Oh, that's just adding to the mix. Alicia, I am so excited for today. We're talking all things Absa Rewards. Can we talk about the evolution of the rewards program as well as this new exciting partnership you have with Puma?
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me. I think it's quite encouraging to see how the Absa Rewards program has evolved over the years. And by being backed by Your Story Matters, the greater Absa brand positioning, really allows Absa Rewards the opportunity to bring real value to life for our customers and enhance these stories in the process. I mean, there's just two captivating stories that I have to share with you. It was our 16th birthday last month. And through the value that we offered to our customers, we were able to bring a little girl's birthday to reality through our 16 Rand movie tickets so she could treat her friends to movies. Additionally, we were able to send some of our clients overseas that have never been overseas before. So, I mean, that is real value we bring to customers. And I think by bringing Puma on board, it's a natural fit for us. I mean, real cashback on awesome gear. I mean, who wouldn't see value in this?
If there's one thing that I know about Absa is that you are good with relationships, you are good with partners. But what about this partnership with Puma makes it unique to the partnerships that already exist?
I think there's really three aspects that really makes this partnership unique. So firstly, if we just look at Puma as a brand, they are really big on collaboration, collaborating internationally as well as locally. And you see that kind of manifesting in the sports industry. But for the first time, they actually partnered with a banking loyalty program, which is Absa Rewards, offering real value. I mean, just think of this value, forever faster, one story at a time. Oh. A match made in heaven. Secondly, we launched this partnership during Youth Month, in the heart of Youth Month, allowing customers up to 60% cashback when purchasing either online or at Puma stores. Let me tell you, on Youth Day, I received so many WhatsApps. Alicia, is this real? Can we go to Puma? So I think it's a brand that a lot of clients really do appreciate. And then lastly, I think our entire rewards partnership is really amplified through its existing collaboration with Absa through Run Your City. So if you speak in uniqueness, I think there it is.
That is absolutely incredible. I'm hopping onto that and making it a thing. Forever faster, one story at a time. If the slogans match, the partnership was made to be.
Made in heaven.
And this is a question I always ask. What more does Absa Rewards have to offer? And every time I ask it, it's different people, and I'm always shocked by the more that they give me.
Oh, well, you need to stay glued. There is so much more in the pipeline. We've just recently launched our travel capability within the banking app. So what does that mean? Our customers are now able to book their flights through the Absa banking app. I know, super convenient, and get cash back in the process. I mean, heaven. But that's just the start. We've got so much more coming within the travel space, so really watch the space. And over and above travel, just from a partnership perspective, we've got amazing, new partnerships kind of coming down the line. I think we speak about evolution of Absa Rewards. There's nothing more evolving than seeing our proposition come to life and change and be enhanced while at the same time enhancing the stories of our customers.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Alicia. You have been phenomenal.
Thank you for having me.
And to you at home, discover your next adventure today. Download or open your Absa banking app and start booking through the Absa Rewards Travel, where every journey is rewarded and your story is celebrated. Join the thousands of customers who are already reaping the rewards of these benefits, because at Absa, your story matters.
I think we need to escape this cold weather and get out of town for a little bit.
Fly out of here, man.
Well, if you're ready to turn your dream trip into a rewarding reality, open the Absa banking app and explore Absa Rewards Travel.
Yeah, now this is where every booking is rewarded because, let's be honest, your story matters.
Especially the next chapter.
All right, now it is time to get back into the kitchen. Not only that, we want you to pack your bags, grab your mugs, because we're going on a trip, baby. And I can't wait to bring along my compadres, because we're about to take a flavorful journey around the world. 1 cup of Jacob's coffee at a time. And I know you're looking, going, that looks like a regular cup of coffee.
With a bit of
what's
lemon.
hanging on there?
Okay. It's not a regular cup of coffee.
You're like the worst criminal in the world, okay?
And they claim to be good.
Listen, don't be like, do you notice anything different about these cups of coffee?
I think the smell hits you before you even get here. It does smell super zesty and fresh. Now, we're going to take a trip around the world with these. In different countries around the world, they drink coffee differently. So, for example, in Portugal, you'll have like a coffee and lemonade mix, which is very interesting. So it's a little bit gassy, but it's lemony and got coffee. In Sweden, for example, you'll have some cheese in there as well. Cheese curds in the coffee. It gets wild, but today we're going Italian espresso style, and Jacob's espresso shot with a twist. It serves in a demitasse, and that's the kind of cup, you know, the small cup with your espresso.
Is that what it's called, a demitasse?
Demitasse, with a twist of lemon peel, or you could have it with a side of dark chocolate.
Okay, now you got me. I'm interested in this.
I'm glad that you said that, because we love citrus with dark chocolate.
Yes.
And how close to dark chocolate is
coffee? Literally, man. This is making sense.
So I want you guys to taste the one from Italy. And then
So what should we expect, like a little bit of a citrus?
You tell me.
Watch your eye. Watch your eye when you go in there.
Robust flavor along with the citrus that you're already smelling.
Smell that, yeah?
Yeah, and it's still warm, and I'll tell you why. With the demitasse, the small cups you use for espresso, you basically serve it in a warm cup. So you preheat it. You add some boiling water or even run it under hot water, and then it kind of keeps the temperature at a good temperature.
At a good temperature.
Keeps the temperature at a good temperature.
It is really interesting. Yeah, I'm conflicted.
Yeah, I associate so much health with lemon. So like in my drinks, in various other hot drinks and stuff, like concoctions. So this is giving like a health kick. And I know it's the citrusness in it, but
do you know what it is?
It's weird for me.
It's a new neural pathway that's being opened up here, because the brain has never had to like connect these dots before.
Shout out to Jacob.
Can I just say,
that's very
it's fresh. It's not like a heavy flavor though as well. So I can feel like this is a pre-workout, a post-adventure type of a coffee. I love this. Nice.
Oh, I like that. Pre-workout, post-adventure. Why not? All right, so we're moving from Italy all the way through to Vietnam.
Ooh, wow, that's quite a distance you traveled.
But a beautiful, flavorful experience. So this is a Vietnamese coffee. You can have it hot or cold, and basically it is an espresso, but what you do is that you put condensed milk inside.
Oh, man.
And Tiff did not hold back on the condensed milk.
No, she wouldn't, knowing us. Albeit, like condensed milk, I just think of boarding school. Like it was like the gold of boarding school. If you could rock up with some condensed milk, you could run the show.
You can get everyone to do your homework for you.
Yeah. But you weren't exactly, I don't think we were drinking coffee. It probably would have been chicory or something along there. You weren't having some imported, beautiful, intense flavored Vietnamese coffee. Get it out of town. So this is with the condensed milk.
Yes, have a taste.
Oh, my word.
And this is with the Jacob's Oranges Southeast Asia. So I just feel like those complement each other so incredibly well.
I think you could get away with the lemon peel in the Southeast Asian vibe as well, because it does have some like kind of floral notes there.
It definitely does. I was going to say the same thing. It's giving me like a floral sort of a feel to it as well. But
is it sweet?
It's not as sweet as I expected. I thought I was going to be like overpowered by the sweetness and it's just going to take over, but it doesn't. It still leaves the main show to the coffee, which I think is perfect. So I think you got the ratios right here, Carissa. Thank you very much.
Shout out
Nicely
to
done.
Tiff. I'm telling you, Italy, Vietnam, even Sweden and Portugal, wherever you find yourself, have yourself some delicious coffee to wake you up, to feel good, to cheers with friends. I think it's the perfect thing. All roads lead back to Jacob's at the end of the day, proving that great coffee knows no borders. So which stop was your favorite?
Find your wonderful. Jacob's Wunderbar.
Right, I feel like we need a moment to prepare for Zoe's next unbelievable performance. Is it just me? Yeah, it feels like a different version of her has come back from her world travels.
Zoe
she is just on another level. Yeah, man. And for the person, she deserves it. Oh, man.
I'm still trying to figure out whether her personality is better or singing. I don't know.
Chatting about
they're both like so up here, we can't decide.
Cheeky,
So we're taking it both.
she's cheeky, she's naughty, she's a disruptor. Definitely her personality.
I love it. Not only that, we're going to get into how to get your glow going. All good things wait for you. And then, in fact, I'll have coffee while you grab yours.
You're allowed.
Too.
I'm going to have one of
I
those.
did.
Right. That's what you got.
Worth it, though.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, opening you up to all the good things, seeing that it's Friday, so why not open you up to a beautiful home? Now, the way we design our home is changing, and I think tech is definitely leading the way. And everything from interactive planning tools to surface visualizers, innovation is making it easier than ever to dream big and build better. So why not bring in some of the big guns that help us make dreams come alive? Firstly, we have Monique de Costa-Killian from Easy Life Kitchens, and then we have Tiffany Kuberg from Caesar Stone, joining us to explore how digital tools are shaping the future of the modern kitchen. Ladies, it's so good seeing you again. How are we doing?
Yes, so good. Happy to be back.
Yes. Yeah. Whenever I see your faces, I get excited because I know, like, innovation's here, design is here. Let's get whisked up in the whimsicalness of it all. So let's dive into some questions. Now, obviously, technology has changed the way we're planning our homes. How do you think this evolution has shaped the way we are designing kitchens and the process of designing kitchens? Because that's obviously changed as well, right?
Yeah, so definitely. I was speaking to Tiffany earlier, and I was saying, you know, when you study interior design, you learn how to draw everything by hand. It's an important tool to have, be able to go and sketch up a room and kind of give your client a understanding of, you know, what we can move around and what our options are.
A feel for the space as
exactly.
well, yeah.
So now, when we take that information and we go put it into our 3D design program, it really helps the client visualize that space and walk through it, and we can now start changing one cupboard at a time. You know, every element has a price allocated to it, so the cupboard has a price, the doors have a price, the handles. So it all starts calculating your kitchen budget, you know, your expense at that time.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting, and it's still developing, you know, one day at a time.
This is pretty cool because I look at it from, let's say, the homeowner's side. This renovation journey almost now becomes like an idea being brought to life in a way. Is that's kind of the process here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think from our perspective as surface experts, it really helps us, technology helps us guide our clients in a more meaningful way when it comes to choosing these materials, because they are such a long-term investment. So we are able to really choose pieces that they love and really resonate with the space that they're wanting to achieve.
And I think to like really paint a picture and often get on the same page at the same time. Like you might be describing something and then you realize, wait, we're not on the same page, because once it comes to life, you're like, this is what I actually wanted, or you didn't even realize what you wanted until you actually get to see it. So with all this new tech coming through and the new tools, there's something called the Showcase 360 tool, which is quite unique to Easy Life Kitchens. What's going on here exactly? Can you talk to me about this?
So it's actually a very new element to what we can now offer to our clients. Before, if we wanted to show our client what the space would look like, we could do a render on screen and they can see it into still render. But now we can actually let them walk through the space. It's 360. They can zoom in and kind of look at that element of cupboards or see how the countertops will look, and we can play with the different colors. So it's something that we usually do later in the process once everything's finalized design-wise, etc. So it's very exciting. And we can then also on that platform share the different samples of the stone and plans and elevations, so we can kind of give them the whole full package of what they will receive.
That is so cool. So from a consumer side, if I was to be going through this sort of Showcase 360 tool, is it like me almost walking around in the digital version of that kitchen or of that space, or just a visual?
So when you come into our showroom, that is what we do just on a day-to-day basis. You will walk through the space. Now we can actually send it to you, and you can then show it off to your friends and kind of explain to them how it will look, you know, and really let them get involved, because they haven't been. Exactly. They haven't been involved with the process. Now we can actually show off before the installation's even gone in.
Nice, so that's cool. And also like stop us from maybe making a decision that we think is not actually best now that we see it in real life. There's something better or a different opportunity. How important is the visualizer tool? I mean, obviously something for Caesar Stone to be able to physically see it. The visualization of this is quite an important process.
Absolutely, and so exciting to use at the beginning of this journey. So for first-time home renovators, it might be a bit of a daunting experience.
It's very overwhelming.
Yeah,
it really
you're
is.
Choosing materials that are a long-term investment, so you really want to choose the best and be like quite precise. So using the visualizer, excuse me, it really just helps you narrow down what it is that you love. You can refine and define. You can change the color surfaces. You can compare it with different flooring or even your cabinetry. So it is quite exciting to feel empowered, and you can do it at the comfort of your own home. So yeah.
So we have these situations. We had these situations. Now I think thanks to all these tools, we won't any longer, because I'm so used to a lot of my friends. I'm chatting to them. They're like, yeah, in hindsight, I maybe would have gone with a lighter tone on the floor. Or in hindsight, maybe I should have gone with this stone instead. So we are literally eliminating these hindsight moments and giving the power of hindsight to our consumer before spending anything. Guys, where have you all been? We've needed this. This is brilliant. And I can think of so many examples of how this could almost make that dream turn into something bigger than we even realize because of what we can see in it. I love this. I want to talk about this whole competition that's going down, because Mzansi's been so excited. Obviously, once we have announced the winner, we've got this kitchen renovation worth, remind Mzansi, it's 45,000 Rand worth of selected like items, right, that you can use. But then, 450,000, not 45,000, 450,000 Rand. That's the value of the makeover that you're going to be getting here. So the question I want to know is, obviously, what stage of the renovation will they experience these digital tools in terms of the winner now getting 450,000, getting this opportunity to build this incredible dream kitchen? Where does this process start with regards to the digital and starting to go on this exciting journey, to say the least?
So I think we're showing it now, but
yes, I don't know if you guys can see this on the screens.
Yes, this is what you would experience. So this would happen once we've done the design, we're finalizing it. You can then move into the different rooms in the house, in the different elevations. You can see the whole. It's exciting when you can draw up the entire room.
And
we don't always do that.
Is this a render or a real-life picture we're working with?
This is a render.
It looks smooth. There's like sun coming in the windows and everything.
I can even change the views. It's quite exciting.
Wow.
So there's a lot that can be done. You can see how beautiful the stone looks in this.
Yes.
So we would normally do this at the stage where we've drawn up your room and
you've got the dimensions, the
and we know what you want, and they've gone through the process with Caesar Stone in regards to which colours that they want. So there's so much we can do using that.
I see so much more value in this with regards to, and something we've learned and I learned through the process of designing on My Design Rules was that colors, textures, light all have such a big impact on the materials that we choose. So being able to put it in a render like this allows me to see how these materials actually work with each other, how they come to life, and probably preventing any clashes and conflict at the same time. This is brilliant, guys! Sorry, I'm just getting so excited because I needed this when I was doing my own renovations. I went through trial and error. I wasted a lot of money deciding on something and then going, oh, there's something better. Why didn't you tell me about this?
It's literally like came out this month. It's
cool. So,
very new.
I don't know if there's anything else you could showcase, but like, are you able to? I see you can navigate the spaces here in this sort of virtual room. Can you interact with some of the items here as well?
So no, not at this stage.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm sure it's something that will come up.
Okay.
We can chat on here with the. You can chat with the designer.
So making notes.
Yes.
Oh wow.
And we can add any elements. I don't want to move tabs because it's taking a while to download.
Cool.
But we can, include samples of the stone that they've selected. We can add any kind of document into this platform. So everything is then kept in one place, and you now go choose your worktop, and you can have your render with you, and you can kind of visualize it.
Literally taking the entire plan, the visualization, it makes it so much easier to express it in terms of what you want. This is brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think everybody watching now is definitely be inspired by this. Technology has its place, and especially when it comes to dreaming. So designing your dream kitchen just got a whole lot smarter, clearly, and everything from walk-through virtual opportunities through to high-tech surface previews, Easy Life Kitchens and Caesarstone are bringing future forward thinking to every renovation. And the best part, don't forget, one lucky viewer gets the chance to experience it all thanks to the Win a Kitchen competition. And it's worth 450,000 Rand. You ready to make a dream come true? Well, here's how to enter.
Dreaming of the ultimate kitchen glow-up? You could win a fully fitted Easy Life kitchen worth 450,000 Rand, complete with premium Caesarstone countertops and 50,000 Rand installation covered by Absa. Head to your nearest Easy Life Kitchen showroom, scan the QR code, strike a selfie in your favorite kitchen setup, and fill out the in-store entry form. Kitchen dreams made easy. Entries close 30th of June. T's and C's on easylifekitchens.co.za.
Got a question for you, because I feel like this is a syndrome, okay? And we need to coin it and term it so we understand what it is, because I think you fall victim to this a lot more than I do, okay? If you've ever popped into a Mumbo's to just look and then walked out with not even a trolley, you've got containers with a trolley in it, with a trolley in the container, filled with gadgets, with clever organizers, stylish home finds. You've done that, I have no doubt.
Guilty as charged many times, every single time. In fact, Mumbo's just does that to you, but I'm not mad at it.
The Mumbo syndrome.
Exactly.
I like it. So we're going to go and check out, and there was a lot of fanfare about this particular new Centurion store, so we thought we had to go and explore why South Africans keep coming back for more.
Whoever said functional can't be fabulous clearly hasn't walked into a Mumbo's. Whether you're setting up your first apartment, upgrading your kitchen, or running a guest house, this is where you want to be. This is where smart living meets everyday style. Mumbo's Storage and Home is all about quality, all about affordability and clever solutions that make your life easier and a lot more beautiful. You know, when you think about storage, you're probably thinking about those plastic containers, and Mumbo does have them in abundance in different shapes, colors, and sizes, but their product mix goes much deeper, from catering gear to kitchen must-haves and those stylish touches for your home. Hey, Charmaine, how are you?
What about yourself?
Good. I really wanted to just find out about the heart of the brand. For those who still think that it's about plastic containers, what do you think surprises them the most when they walk through those doors?
Basically, you know, when they walk through the door, they can first see, you know, it's like we've got like a family feeling. And then they will immediately notice that we've got this beautiful homeware range. Walking through our aisles, they will see we've got linen, we've got kitchenware, kiddie stuff. So there's a huge variety of stuff that they can get at Mumbo Storage, you know. So people are very excited when they see, yes, but this is not just storage in our store. Yeah.
Your customers range from different people to businesses.
Yes.
Why do you think they keep shopping here and coming back?
The quality, Our prices are very good, and yeah, of course, the friendly service that they get by us. You know what? We've got a great buying team, and they go all over the country to make sure that we get quality and that the price is right, and of course, value. That is very important.
One of the things that really sets Mumbo's apart is that it continues to meet people at every stage of their life, from students to couples to families and even business owners. Whether you're fitting your pantry or you're stocking up a tuck shop, there's a solution here just for you. And that's exactly why Mumbo continues to grow with all its customers. Yani, Mumbo seems to be growing, but how has it evolved since its first launch in the year 2000?
Yeah, obviously we started off in Cape Town with our first store as Mumbo's Plastics, and then it's turned into a much bigger picture with Mumbo Storage and Home, which was launched about 5 years ago. We've got now 3 stores up here, and down in Cape Town we've got 9 stores, in total 19 stores.
So your store is quite spacious and also quite easy to navigate. Was this done intentionally in order for us to have a good shopping experience?
Yes, obviously we don't want to go too big. We want to keep our lines that's big enough for our store, that we can fill every product into this area, which makes it quite big. But you know, you're looking at a store of about 2,000 squares, which is ideal for us. If you go bigger, you might get a bit lost, but we want everybody to get to everything, yes.
You have a wide range here. Are there any categories that have become popular unexpectedly?
The homeware section for the mommies and the outdoors for the daddies, a new range of linen and homeware sections, yeah, and it's very seasonal.
I have 2 aisles that are my weak spot when I come into Mumbo. I am into farming these days, so I love planting items, so vases and pot plants and that kind of stuff. That aisle is my weak spot. The outdoor things where I can find good containers that I can put outside. Equally is the decorative pieces that I can put in my lounge, my living room. The item that gave me the I didn't know I needed this item must be like little elephant thing I saw, like an accessory which really speaks to me. It speaks Africa, it speaks boldness, it speaks strength. And I was like, I never came here for this, but I think this is coming home with me. From nifty cleaning finds to kitchen gems and everyday clever storage, Mumbo Storage and Home is all about making life more functional and a little more stylish. Make sure you come visit our brand new branch here in Centurion. And who knows, if you're one of the first 20 customers to walk through our doors on the 28th of June, you could be walking away with a 500 Rand voucher. Quality, range, and unbeatable prices. That's the Mumbo magic.
That was good.
Oh,
I can't wait
we
to go
both
there.
would have left with 9 trolleys. Now, we absolutely love the space, from spice racks to stackable bins.
Yeah.
Oh, we love it. Space-saving must-haves. If you've got kids, you get it. Mumbo's proves that functional can be absolutely fun and fabulous.
Yes, fabulous. Visit the new Century store at Balesbridge Promenade. And if you're one of the first 20 customers through the door this Saturday, that's the 28th of June, you'll walk away with a 500 Rand voucher. And I'm telling you, the place is so affordable. You'll be able to get so much style, storage, and savings. That's the Mumbo magic.
I'd get a container that I could put Ryle in, and I can take him home with me, and then whenever I need a pick-me-up, I can just say, Ryle, what's coming up, boy?
Boom, and I appeared. I got you, man. Listen, if you can feel what I'm feeling right now, there's like this intense glow coming from these 2 beautiful stunners over here, and that's a hint is what's happening. We're going to show you how to literally enhance your glow this winter, and if you want to look like these beautiful souls, then you definitely want to be paying attention. And I think Carissa's already saying, ooh, pick me, pick me. She wants to get a glow, and if you do too, Mzazi, don't go anywhere. We're going to bring it your way in just a bit. Don't go anywhere.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
The rumors are true. It is your feel-good breakfast show. It's Expresso right here on S3. And listen, finally, some more feminine energy has stepped into the building. It's so good to feel the goodness of the girlies here. But I got to ask you, what if glazed and glowing skin wasn't just a trend, but a whole new approach to radiance? Now, today we're exploring the meaning behind the glow and the campaign that's putting a fresh feel-good spin on body care. And joining us in studio to share more about this body care glow-up are Vaseline Senior Brand Manager Vanessa Mhango. So good to see you again. And their brand ambassador, Linda Mtoba. So welcome, ladies. Thank you so much for being here. Looking gorgeous. It's so nice to see you in person because I've been obsessed with this ad. Let me tell you, I've watched it an unhealthy amount of times. Yourself and Richard Nisi looking gorgeous. But before we get into that, maybe I should start with you, Vanessa, just to get into what this is all about, the glaze and the glowing skin that obviously is on everyone's lips. How would you describe it, and what inspired this campaign and this collaboration?
Okay, so glazed and glowing skin is skin that glows from the inside out. So it's dewy, it's luminous, it's unmistakably radiant, and that's because it's healthy and hydrated. So in the beauty community, there's a phrase, glazed donut skin. You hear people saying, I want my skin to look like a glazed donut. And that's what really inspired this campaign, because our Vaseline Glow range, which is powered by Pro-Ceramide technology, it really is the girl that she thinks she is. And it gives you that amazing glow and glaze. And so we thought, who better to partner with to bring this beauty metaphor to life than Krispy Kreme? And so we started off with Linda, of course, and Rich, the two glow icons, going live with that video that you're talking about that was so amazing. And we did press drops, limited edition press drops, and also consumer giveaways. And we brought this beauty metaphor to life through this glazed and glowing campaign.
Oh my goodness, I've never seen Krispy Kreme look this good. Oh my gosh, just have a look at that. Glazed and delicious. And if you have seen the ad, I mean, we'll play it for you in just a little bit. You'll know exactly what we're talking about. If I'm not mistaken, it was Hailey Bieber that first came out with the glazed donut type skin. We wanted the nails, we wanted it on our face everywhere, and we might get to have it. I gotta ask you that, Linda, what has been the most exciting part of being part of this beautiful campaign?
I think it's the fact that we are celebrating glazed, glowing, luminous skin. And I love what she mentioned, that it does come from an inward-outward experience. So to have a brand that actually understands that and has the quirks as well, to be able to be in to create the talkability, to create the brand relevance, and to think of such collaborations. I think one thing she actually didn't mention is that it was launched on International Donut Day.
On the 6th of June,
So I think how amazing was that we have South African brands collaborating in such a wonderful way, and of course creating such a beautiful product that really does leave your skin looking delectable.
Oh, it's good enough to eat.
Good enough to
eat. I like this. Well, I think that we should actually have a look at this video that's been literally the talk of the town. So let's get into seeing Rich and Linda looking gorgeous.
Must I be shy?
Some say we look like glazed donuts.
Smooth and silky.
Sweet and delicious.
But what if the glazed donuts actually look like us?
Perfect. That's like looking in the mirror.
Aren't you just glazed?
That's Sarah Glow.
Oh my gosh, I'm also just here for the fun and the innovation because it's never that deep, do you know what I'm saying? And it's really great to see the collaboration with the two. But I gotta ask you, Linda, we all want to look as gorgeous as you when it comes to social media, when it comes to doing anything you're doing. How do you get your skin looking the way it does? What's your secret for real?
I'm so glad my secret is officially out.
Okay.
Like to be able to now talk about CeraGlow and how amazing it's been on my skin is something to behold. I mean, today we'll lay it up, and that's actually how I like to apply my CeraGlow range. After my bath or my shower, I want my skin to still a bit moisturized. I put in my moisturizer first, and then I lock in with my gel oil. And let me tell you, the glow lasts the whole day. And I love that it's focused right now in winter, where people tend to think glowing skin is a summer thing.
This is what I was going to say too.
But glowing skin should be all year round through the season. And CeraGlow does exactly that for you.
Okay, so which product were you talking about? Because I'll put some on my hand. and we can see the, oh, maybe the gel. Is that the one? You see, this is why we don't gatekeep. We must know how to all look good and glowing throughout the year.
Never any gatekeeping. The girlies that glow like to glow together.
Yes, I'm
you know
here
what
for
I mean?
it. I mean, immediately.
Oh,
immediately.
Yeah. How good does it feel on your skin?
And I feel like a little goes a long way as well.
Exactly.
I'm imagining this on my shoulders. Oh my gosh, glowing throughout the oh, it smells good.
It smells, I'm telling you.
It smells
delectable. Delectable.
She is shining. Do I look like Linda yet? do I look like... So gorgeous. Okay, Vanessa, coming back to you. Many products, you know, claim many things. I think looking hydrated has been kind of a theme and a trend going on right now. But what makes this range, the CeraGlow range, so different? What is it about it?
Okay, so the CeraGlow range, it goes beyond basic moisturization. It gives you advanced skincare benefits. So it's powered by pro-ceramides, which are personalized to your skin. So the easiest way to explain it is everyone's skin has ceramides. So when you think of your skin, you have skin cells, and ceramides are the lipids or the fats that hold the skin cells together. So think of the skin cells as bricks, and then the ceramides is the cement that holds it together to give you that healthy barrier. So we all have ceramides, but your skin needs a different combination of ceramides than Linda's, than mine, and that's how Vaseline's Pro-Ceramide technology works. So it's customized such that it gives your skin the building blocks it needs to get over 100 customized ceramides for your skin. And then beyond that, you can see we have the full range. We've put in other powerhouse ingredients like silica, collagen, niacinamide. So whatever your need is, if it's even-toned skin, if you want to smooth away stretch marks, if you want firmer, visibly tighter skin, we've got you covered.
So that's what I was going to ask. When you say different types of skin, are you talking about levels of melanation? Are you talking about levels of hydration? What exactly are we referring to?
So remember, it's different things that impact your skin. So it's like the region you live in, so the weather that you have. Right now in Cape Town, it's freezing cold. I came from Durban, it's like super warm. Your age, there's different factors that impact your skin. So even like the level of melanin, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why this is customized to your skin, because there's all those factors that impact how your skin behaves.
I love that. And I think we've mentioned this before, but we do go through different phases in our life, from teenage, hitting puberty, to maybe getting a bit older, wanting the glow. Then you fall pregnant, now you've got the stretch marks. So I love the fact that the range really covers all the bases. And the best part, there's donuts. They are donuts, y'all. That's all I'm saying. And it is so beautiful. From the glazed donuts to the glittery ones. And you just know that it's absolutely delicious. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming through. Thank you for not gatekeeping and sharing.
Never, ever.
Exactly.
The girlies that glow always share.
Yes. And I love that Linda wants all of us to glow, right? Glazed and glowing isn't just a look. It is a feeling, too, from the inside out. And with the right care and lit from within glow, it's totally within reach. So let's just glow up together, shall we?
Yes.
Lerato, my skin is just not giving that even tone glow.
Your skin needs a CeraGlow. With pro-ceramides and niacinamide, clinically proven to moisturize and visibly fade dark spots for that even-toned, glowing skin. Vaseline CeraGlow.
Oh, Zanzi, after that beautiful round of glow, we're going to keep the glow right now. And someone who's been glowing all throughout this morning is Zoe Zana. And she's about to perform for us right now. And this is Mercy by Duffy. Stage is yours.
All right, happy Friday, everybody. It's your girl Zoe Zana back with yet another banger. It's the weekend, so you know what I always say. Make sure you're making bad decisions, and they deal with the consequences on Monday. All right, now you at home, let me see you put your hands together like this. Hey! Here we go. I love you, but I got to stay true. Woo! My baby's got me on knees. I'm begging, please. Let's go.
That was amazing.
Friday, baby. Wow.
Where do we go from here?
All right, can we do it again? Let's just do it again. That was just absolutely amazing.
I even saw MJ come out of that one. The energy we needed for the weekend. Zoe Zana, you've been absolutely incredible.
Can you do the moonwalk again? That was just too slick.
Come on, come
Okay,
on,
where's the
come on.
camera?
You can't be dropping that.
Where's it?
Number three.
There we go.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, hey.
Wow!
Come on!
Get out of here!
And they were like, they saw that move, and they were like, no, we're sending her back to South Africa. This smooth criminal. Get out of here! Oh, you are an absolute beaut.
Summer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're gonna keep on dancing, and we'll see you straight after this. You got me, baby. You got me.
Come on, with the bag.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. You already know that when we at the round table, we talking serious business, all right? My Expresso fam, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show today. I'm sharing my top 5 must-have handbag essentials that you'll just keep looking good and feeling good on the go. It's the perfect way. And I brought in my favorite person. Today, she's my favorite person. I've now established going forward. Her name is Zoe. And I just feel like I looked at your makeup and I said, okay, this girl knows exactly what's going on.
I'm trying.
Are you into girly things?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm into makeup.
Skincare, makeup,
love
beauty.
makeup. Yeah, I love to glow, love to smell good. So everything that's over here is everything I'm into.
Okay, well, let me tell you. So every time I have a handbag, sometimes it's too small to contain things, but I try to get it at a reasonable size in order to carry my essentials. So a lip combo. It's a must-have.
Simple, to the point.
I'm telling you, the lip liner with the lip gloss, you really don't need much else. And I love these W Beauty combos. So you have a shimmer lip gloss, which is an option. This one is in rose dust. And then you also have the pink blush, especially if you have the liner that's in a little bit of like a 90s brown, you know?
Okay, cool.
Kind of like what I'm doing today.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it looks like exactly what you're having on your lips.
Exactly. Okay, my glow is still going on, but I think you can see it over there. Oh, there you go. This is more of like an autumn plum color.
Kind of like a jersey.
Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the combo. Do you like a lip gloss or a matte look?
Lip gloss.
Yeah, for a lip gloss.
Yeah.
Okay, would you like a pinky one or a shimmer? You can try it on your hand.
Sure. Okay.
And then we see exactly what we're dealing with here. Look at that. It's
That's
actually
nice.
so pigmented. Does it smell good?
Feels good, smells good. Smells like chocolate.
Oh, smells like chocolate.
Yes, honey.
All right, let's get into skincare. This has been a cult favorite with W Beauty. It is their Glow Toner. Again, shout out to Kay Yarms for putting all of us on. And it usually is sold out, but when I can, I always get it. Listen, girl, if you have not used this before, you're gonna glow. You're gonna glow like you've never glowed before. It's a toner.
Okay, cool.
So it's part of your skin routine in the morning and the evenings,
Okay.
right? Because we know this. Your skin is perfect.
I'm not using a toner at the moment, so I should look into getting that.
Incorporate this,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna feed back to me and say, Carissa knew it. She knew it. She knew it.
On the money.
She's on the money. All right, so we'll move on from skincare into talking about blushes.
Okay.
So I love a blush. Are you a blush girl?
I am. I've got some on today.
It's gorgeous, and it looks kind of like a pinky tone that you've
Yes.
got on, which this I feel is a really
Yeah.
great color.
Yeah.
Also, the Woolies blushes are so pigmented. They're so beautiful. I love their cream blushes, but this is obviously the more matte look, and there it is. And you get it in like a dusty pink, and then a more like pink pigmented.
Okay, cool. So they cater for every skin tone. then.
Because between the two of us, melanated girlies, you need options.
Yes, you do.
And there you go. So the blush is always on hand. Blush is also, by the way, the first thing that always disappears when you put on your makeup. So having that in your bag is always great to reapply. And then perfume.
Yeah.
What are we saying? We smell good?
Yes.
You smell good, you do good.
You smell good.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have this on you today?
I don't, but I will apply some. So this one over here is the Heart Light Bella Rose. And it is, I don't know what kind of fragrances you usually like, but this
I like
is
something
kind of,
sweet.
Okay.
Something
it's kind of floral,
vanilla.
Sweet.
Yeah, I love vanilla.
It's warm, it's welcoming.
I like this.
Yeah. I love the packaging too. It's absolutely stunning. I will do a little bit of a spritz over here. Oh, my goodness. That's an immediate yes. I think it also depends on the time of day,
Definitely.
who you're meeting,
Definitely.
the outfit that you're
Yes.
wearing.
Yeah.
Do you have like a collection of perfumes?
I do, but I have a favorite, so it's basically done.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't worry, we'll replenish it for you. I know people, Zoe. That's all I'm saying. I know the right people.
You got me. You got my back.
I got your back, girl. Especially after the workout we just had. I feel like you've earned the right to
For
get
sure,
some perfume.
for sure.
And then last but not least, some mascara.
Love a good
So,
mascara.
Love bottom lash mascara.
Definitely.
Top lash mascara. It is a must-have. My go-to is a waterproof because I've got very short eyelashes. I know you're
Same.
deceived right now, but this is the magic of makeup. And a waterproof mascara is the way to go.
Yeah.
And we also love makeup that cares for your skin too, and Clarence does exactly that. So a nice little roundup. What is something in your bag that you never leave the house without?
Powder.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't like to shine, like glow like a disco ball.
Okay.
So just to cover that up, you know.
Like in the T-zone
yes.
and, okay.
Yes, I think a powder is important, and lip gloss.
Yes.
And perfume. In fact, everything that's on the...
She's just stealing
and blush.
my list.
Yeah.
Stop it. I know you had your eye on this. It's not yours, eh? This is mine.
My blush broke this morning, so I need
Well, that's convenient timing. Well, there you have it. My handbag essentials, obviously also Zoe's handbag essentials now. Shop all your beauty needs at Woolies Beauty, available in-store, online, and the app. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, grab your favorite thing. I knew you were going to do the blush.
I need it.
The pink blush, we're going to try it on you later and see exactly what that does.
Do I get to keep this?
Maybe. I went for the glosses. Yes. If you sing one more song for us, I will give you everything on this set. We want more. Come on, guys. We want more. We want more. Okay, it's just me.
And me.
Used to having too much fun, and actually, there's no such thing as too much fun when you're on your Feel Good Breakfast show. So let's keep the fun going right now, and I think this is a perfect time to honor Pretty important day. We're talking about International Pride Day. It's happening today and we're getting creative in the sweetest way possible. We're going to be decorating cupcakes that are as bold and as vibrant as the pride flag itself. And of course, Zoe's going to be joining us for this one because her energy is perfect for the occasion.
Okay.
How's your piping game, huh?
Hectic.
Yeah.
No comment.
Listen, if you guys do want the recipe on the cupcakes, we got you covered. You can find it at expresso.com. But we're having fun with piping, obviously, just to usher in this beautiful month that we are celebrating all the beautiful arrangements, assortments, and variations of people that we have in this country and the world, right?
Come
So,
on.
Zoe, favorite colors, favorite designs, favorite styles, anything, any plans here?
Yeah.
What?
Purple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going
Nice.
for purple.
All right.
I think I'm going to do a combo of purple and what is this, lime?
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
you
I
can call that
think-
like a yellowy lime-ish vibe.
Yeah, so I'm going for like a grape, green grape.
Are you going to mix it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna mix it
have
up.
fun. And let me just advise you that some of the ends of our piping bags have like sort of shapes and things. So you check this orange
okay,
one here.
cool.
I don't know what this is, but this
That's a
could be like a,
rose.
like a rose plonking type of a vibe. Thinner ones, thicker ones. So just be aware of that.
Okay.
But let's have fun and get
Let's do
creative.
it.
Are you going to go with like single colors or mix them on yours?
Well, I want to surprise you. So give me an opportunity.
Zazie, maybe
to
you
do
can
that
decide
for you.
which one of these is your
It's your
favorite. But
favorite.
for now, though, it's all about having fun in honor of Pride Day. The International Pride is happening today. And let's go.
Let's go.
Have fun. Talk us through your designs if you want to. But I'm going to
Alright.
start and go with pretty pink.
Okay, cool. Where's your head at? What do you think?
No, I'm thinking of like making something like a little pink monster of sorts. Like I'm thinking
monster?
pink eyes. I don't know.
Why would you want to put a monster on something cute as a muffin?
That's true. But maybe we balance, you know?
You could do whatever you
Best
want.
of both. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do this. Okay, my piping bag is officially on.
Oh, this is actually quite hectic. Eh?
Yeah, this is a lot more pressure than I.
Listen, I think I'm just doing something I've seen in a store before. I don't even know why this is happening.
And they make it look so easy, right, Zoe?
They do. It's not easy at all.
Oh, my word. Okay,
Why
all
is
the
this thing-
chefs out there with your piping skills, I
Respect.
salute you. Zoe and I are officially saying respect to y'all.
Okay, the green one's not coming out. Okay, there we go.
You gotta give like quite a squeeze, actually.
Oh, yours looks good. But look at this cool
it?
combo.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm gonna leave that
I'm
there.
trying to go for the pride vibe, so I'm
Ooh,
trying to
okay,
use...
I got one design in the bag. I don't even want to call it that, but I just got piping on the cupcake. Yeah. Oh, you're going like proper here, like you're creating a target. Okay, I want to get fancy now that you've leveled the game up here.
I thought we were voting for our favorite here. So.
While we're having fun out here and while we are under
Yeah.
pressure, what is your idea of fun? I know you're always entertaining, you're always doing the most, you hit the ground running, you've got all these events happening as well. But with regards to like balancing that out,
Yeah.
how do you fill your cup up with? How do you ground yourself?
Family. I love
Okay.
spending time with family and with people that means the most to me.
Ooh, I like that.
In a safe space, like in a home or at somebody's place, you know.
Uh-huh.
Just something humble, because it's always so extreme. When you're out gigging, it's always bougie and, you know, bad and bougie. But then you get an opportunity to be humble and be normal, you know, and I think that's the best way for me to have a good time with the people I love.
I like
My
that.
family's awesome as well. They're really fun people, so it's awesome to spend time with them. And I don't get to do a lot of that because I travel so often.
Yeah, so it's something
So-
you look forward to, like that
Oh, definitely.
opportunity to recharge.
But I think it's also a thing that's happened with age.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because
Okay,
I'm
wiser?
not giving my age away, but yeah. Yeah.
I think that's so
definitely
true.
wiser.
I'm feeling those same sentiments. As I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize what's important. My values have completely changed from when I was a youngster. And definitely, you start to realize how important family is. I think for you, so because you've missed out on it.
That's exactly my concept.
Was that your concept?
You literally stole the whole thing.
I might have actually had a
giving
little.
it to you.
I might have had a look over there
Let's
to get
share
some
it.
inspo, man. Because you clearly know what you're doing, unlike
I
some of us here.
don't.
And with regards to the day that we're celebrating, I mean,
Yeah.
you mentioned it earlier in our interview. There's so much that you just, as a woman, have
Yeah.
had to go through. But
Yeah.
someone that's representing more than that, you're representing an entire community that we
Yes.
get to celebrate right now. Not something we always had the opportunity to do.
Yeah.
So we've come a long way, right?
Definitely.
Yeah?
It's crazy that you brought that up because I was thinking about that on my way to the show.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking, just in case you ask me this question, because you guys are always just catching me off guard.
throwing
Yeah,
you
so
off,
you
yeah.
never know what's going to come out of whose mouth. But I thought about that, and I thought, you know, not only the fact that I'm a female, but also the fact that I'm so bold and so loud about
Yes,
my
unapologetically.
truth. Yeah, it's difficult coming from the background that I did. So I feel like there's so many other kids out there like me. even adults, even people that are older than me, that comes from the same, you know, Christian background where it's something that you are not allowed to even think of.
Yes,
You know,
yeah,
sexuality is not really a conversation, so it's almost something that you're ashamed of your whole life. But I feel like I need to use my voice to show that once you stop believing in yourself, people are forced to come to the party.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
nice,
for
yeah.
as long as you doubt who you are, you're leaving that room for people to not be sure if this is like an official decision, or is this something, is it a phase, is it something that's going to go away?
And
but
who
when
best
you're
to trust
proud,
other than the person?
Exactly. Exactly. But everyone's journey is different, you know? So I think just do the thing that works for you and be happy.
Maybe for me, what I see from my side is such a beautiful story because you're opening up the door for so much, right?
Yeah.
Don't forget to keep it open for everybody else that's coming away and being inspired by what you're doing, because that's literally what's happening. You've opened a door for something incredible, an opportunity for people to unapologetically being themselves. And I want to salute you on that. And the fact that you've shared yourself with us this morning, it really is an inspiration on a day like this. So, piping hot high fives, booyah. Let's show off our cupcakes over here.
Okay.
I think yours is better. Yours has more like pizzazz and creativity, but
mine's
end of the
actually
day,
so girly, eh? And I'm in a whole suit.
balance. That's what it's about. Listen, Zazi, this is what it's about. Celebrating a beautiful occasion like Pride and having superstars like this that inspire us. So this is your reminder to be yourself. And maybe one day we'll see you on the screens doing the most, serving us and sending us into the weekend like this beautiful soul. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wish you nothing but a beautiful weekend.
Awesome.
And thank you for the cupcakes too.
Thank you for the time.
Yeah, let's eat it.
All right. Let's
Cheers.
go. Cheers. Enjoy.
I mean, Graham doesn't say the manifestation station for no reason, so we'll see that happening soon. But listen, everybody's looking so good today, and I definitely want to match that. So I'm going to go ahead and touch up on my beautiful WBT makeup using my WBT tools, of course. So I've got some blush going, and this honestly is the perfect shade for me. I've got blush blindness, don't mind me, Expresso fam. And then also a lip gloss touch up because I just want to match our gorgeous entertainer today. And her name, of course, is Miss Skillet. I can't wait to get into her. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I can't wait to get to see the dancers as well, enjoying themselves. But of course, I got to look just as good to match everything that's happening in studio. I hope that Madison Scar approves of that.
Dreaming of the ultimate kitchen glow up? You could win a fully fitted Easy Life kitchen worth 450,000 Rand. Complete with premium Caesar stone countertops and 50,000 Rand installation covered by Absa. Head to your nearest Easy Life kitchen showroom, scan the QR code, strike a selfie in your favorite kitchen setup, and fill out the in-store entry form. Kitchen dreams made easy. Entries close 30th of June. T's and C's on easylifekitchens.co.za.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, welcome back, guys. Ryle, good to see you again.
Good to see you,
It's been a wonderful day. And I don't know if you know this, but you could win, and win big. I'm trying to downplay it because it is so massive.
It's a lot.
Oh, guys, Powerball and Powerball Plus sitting at 66 million Rand in total estimated jackpots this Friday. Oh, okay, so let's break it down. Powerball, 41 million Rand. We'll start there. And then as a little encore, we'll bring in the Powerball Plus for an estimated 25 million Rand.
I'll take any of them. It doesn't matter. So here's how you do it. You can buy your tickets now in store on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app. You can use cell phone banking or simply dial *120 *7529# and follow the USSDs.
This time of the week, we've all got ADHD, so it's fine. We'll put the details up on the Expresso social so you can check them out in your own time and then go panda, push or play. Powerball Plus. For 66 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. Oh, you could become a multi-millionaire. You got to go and play. So all the best of luck. I almost feel like not wishing you luck. Maybe it's going to jinx you, you know? So you just go get it, girl. You go get it.
But listen, of course, that is the time of the hour where we send you off with a banger. So officially, I'm going to ask you, maybe just do something where you move something out the way. You know what I mean? But you get the idea. Check it out.
Listen, the girlies are up today. I'm so excited that we can continue down that avenue. We're going to bring Beyonce in just a little bit. But before we even get to that diva, let's get into this diva right here. Madison Scar, welcome back.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. I know you've got a special performance lined up for us, but we also want to know on the ground where we can catch you this weekend.
So this weekend, we are going to be at 0 to 1 Social Club. We're doing our usual Scarred Saturdays. It's the last Saturday of every month at 0 to 1. It's Scarred Saturdays with myself, Madison Scar, and the Skillets. So we're going to be there tomorrow evening, and then on the 12th of July, you can catch us. We're doing a villains show with some of the most sickening drag queens in Cape Town. It's myself, Madison Scar, the Skillets, of course. It's going to be Tolly Parton.
Beautiful.
We have Lady Dalvo. We have Manila Montees and Inappropriate. So that's going to be on the 12th of July. That's going to be at the Daisy Jones Bar in Stellenbosch, and you can get your tickets on Quicket for that.
Beautiful. Well, listen, we've got so much lined up for us. I can't wait to get into the goodness of that. Happy Pride. What does Pride mean to you, and why is it so important to celebrate in this beautiful way?
It's such a special time, even though like in Cape Town we celebrate Pride earlier in the year.
Yeah.
For now, just to see like how the other countries are celebrating international Pride, it's really amazing to see. And also, I like that we are taking time to celebrate, you know, ourselves and accepting ourselves for who we are, but also taking time to, you know, educate others when we can to help them accept us for the human beings that we are.
And that's right. That's exactly it. Well, we celebrate today. We celebrate on Saturday, the 28th of June. If you're in the mother city, you know exactly where to come to 021. That's out in the CBD. It's going to be so good. So make sure that you make your plans right now. But for now, though, I hand over to the diva to send us into the weekend. Take it away.
Stick up, you see that man? Where that money? Where that money? Where that money? Where that money? Where that money?
Parada mais pra frente. Não tá, não tende. Segura, segura a frente. Não tá, não tende. Segura, mas tá quente. Essa tá quente. Chega parada mais pra frente. Não tá, não tende. Segura, mas tá quente.
I ain't no regular singer. Now come get everything you came for.
at the bank. Is you is or you ain't? Hit the runway, I'm late. Pops got pictures and tape. It's in my DNA. Look at my mama's the same. The three things that I know will offend. Wear that shit that I know start a trend. Put that Bugatti out for the spin. Ain't no time to feel a win on my skin. Bucket, like a mechanical bull. Like a mechanical bull. A good night.
Oh, we love you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, the weekend has officially started now. I think it started about 3 hours ago. It's been the most amazing show. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Madison Scar. Thank you, Skillet. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Happy Pride and happy weekend.
Yeah, baby. Zoe, we love you wherever you are.
Another feel-good production.